Hello, Sharky.
Hey, Cass.
Hello, audience at home. Welcome to the Bad Game Hall of Fame. Welcome to Bad Game. Welcome to Bad Game Chance Time. Welcome to our last stream of the year. The last
Hey,
stream
you'd be excited about that one.
of the year 2024. I perked up for that. Last stream, just for the year. We're gonna keep doing this thing. Thank you, one and all, for showing up. Thank you for encouraging this format here, this Bad Game Chance Time, my least favorite format. But we're here because we, in lieu of better ideas, we're here. And we just gotta live with it now. This is the show in which we hit the spinning blocks and I play SNES platformers. And Sharky gets away scot-free. They enjoy themselves somehow. They've somehow twisted their mind, their psyche into finding some sick masochistic joy in this process of what we do. But if this is your first time...
I enjoy experience things.
If this is your first time experiencing Bad Game Chance Time, we'll briefly go over the rules. We each take turns hitting these blocks. This first one here, this determines the console of the video game product we are going to play. The second one determines the theme and or genre. And this third determines the poor schmuck who will be stuck playing the game in question. And then we fitter about for 30 seconds, actually figuring out which game falls under the criteria of the first two blocks. But it doesn't take too long usually, except when it does. Speaking of not taking too long, I won't deny these people. I won't make them wait too long for the standout segment of the show, Sharky's Stream Snack.
Tonight's stream snack is a BLT sandwich. I don't got much to say about it. It's a BLT. Can't go too wrong with it as long as you have good ingredients. And tonight's drink I'm very excited about. Alani Nu Winter Wonderland. I found the last one.
Drinking in a winter wonderland.
So let's see. Let us open this up. Trying to guess from the cover here. I said cover again. That's probably not correct. The label. There are pictures of inflatable flamingos and a whale ornament. So I hope it doesn't taste like those things. I'm guessing either like a gingerbread cookie flavor or like a sugar cookie flavor.
Or a flamingo flavor.
Or peppermint. Let's see. I said what the brand was. It's Alani Nu.
I think they were asking about the sandwich.
Oh, the sandwich? Panera Bread. So, oh god, I shouldn't have tried to clarify while I was about to take a drink, because now it's on my shirt. Someone went out to Panera Bread and got that. Let's actually try to get the drink in my mouth. I have no idea what flavor this is.
It's always promising. So the mystery flavors, you gotta guess, you gotta write it in.
Yeah, it's a fruit, for sure. It's a little tart. A little bit of extra sugariness, but if I had to guess, it might be like a cranberry flavor. K4 Boom says apple, maybe? Let me try again. No, I think it's too tart for apple. Wow, I really cannot place that flavor.
Can't put a finger on it.
There's almost like a frosting-like flavor to it, which would make me think cookie, but it's too fruity to be that. That's weird. I'm going to first of all, I'm going to have to change my shirt. And then I'm going to have to look it up online very briefly. But that is a confusing stream snack for today. It's not bad. I just don't know what I'm drinking.
Well, hopefully we will find answers. We will find enlightenment. in the minutes to come. Don't need to wait for you to change your fucking shirt or.
Yeah, just a moment. Like vamp for a little bit while I grab a shirt out of the closet.
All right, very good. Uh, yeah, I'm drinking a Monster Ultraviolet, and I haven't spilled it on myself yet so far. We'll see where the night takes us. Uh, I joke about this segment. It's performative to a certain extent. I do like the concept of this segment. I think it's fun. I like the little graphics job I pulled together in a single night to put these blocks and this logo and all this shit together. I don't like the games we end up playing, but hey, that's the Bad Game Hall of Fame, isn't it?
I
Kind
mean,
of the gimmick.
maybe you'll get the thing where like all the squares are actually say good on them, like
Oh,
the hidden squares.
very rare. 1 in 100 chance you'll land on that one. Does that mean we're ready to play?
Uh, you're spinning first, so we might as well play.
Oh, gotta get the music first. And yes, it is time to play.
Challenge time!
I'm doing my opening gambit, the cast gambit. That's the left to right, the traditional. Give us a console. Oh, God.
Oh, come on! End the year right.
Give us a genre and/or theme. Fantasy.
It'd still be a platformer.
Yes, that is the risk. And give us a schmuck. Whew.
Oh, okay.
Dodged the bullet a couple different ways there. All right. An SNES, a fantastical SNES game. There is like a plow passing by our house, or an airplane flying very low. Hopefully, do not crash into our house, either vehicle. Okay. Fantasy. Looking for something with like swords and shields and things of that nature. I mean, there's got to be something here in this list, right? All right, we're gonna broaden our definition for fantasy, and yeah, this will work. I think this will work.
Oh, it's topical too, I think.
It is, yeah. It's the rare topical game on Chance Time. It is 1994's Nosferatu for the Super Nintendo, developed, published by Seta. Let's get to it then. And you will be the one to play it.
Sure. But first of all, before we start, let me just say I looked at the flavor. Apparently, Alani specifically wants it to be a mystery flavor.
Okay, so the mystery flavor, it is, in fact, a mystery flavor.
But, according to this, there's some older graphics for the work-in-progress drink that describe it as Cocoa Berry Bliss, as in coconut. So let me take one more sip of it.
Sick intro.
Yeah.
His name is whispered in fear. Nosferatu, creature of night. Yeah, there's a Nosferatu movie in theaters right now. I think it's a remake, a redo of the original Nosferatu and Symphony, the something or other.
I saw a picture of a theater with their movie showing, and it was just all the text all right next to each other, and they were only showing 2 movies. So it just said Baby Girl Nosferatu.
Well, that's a movie I would see.
Ooh, pre-rented horse.
And here's our fucking guy. When does this game take place? No one knows. His name is Kyle. So I think that's a name that wasn't really kicking around, that wasn't really in the vernacular until, like... We can assume this game takes place in the 90s. You would think it to take place in Nosferatu times, but that is apparently not the case.
Hey, do you remember the name of that movie? I want to say it was like the early 2000s. That was supposed to be like about the filming of Nosferatu.
Yeah.
Where, like, Nosferatu was actually a vampire on set, or Max Shrek was actually
Max
a vampire.
Shrek was an actual vampire. I don't remember the name of it.
Movie?
I think it has Nosferatu in the name, but that movie's okay.
I've never seen it, but I've always remembered it. It sounded like an interesting concept.
Mers Bunsing, Interview with a Vampire. No.
Not quite.
No, it is not. Funny, but no.
I don't think Lestat would be as popular as he is if he looked like Max Shrek in Nosferatu.
So, you're going to get into this game. We're going to watch the cinema. And I'm going to tell you about a game I was playing last night. Shadow of the Vampire. Thank you, Merzbun.
Now, if you were playing it last night, I was probably watching you play last night. I know what you're going to talk about. Ow.
This is a Prince of Persia-like, by the way.
Stupid boxes.
Show them what for. So, on a whim, I played a SNES platformer of my own accord last night.
I'm trapped in a castle.
I wasn't expecting this. I played Super Castlevania 4 last night. I replayed Super Castlevania 4. I am a Castlevania fan, to be sure. My favorites include the likes of Circle of the Moon, Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse, Order of Ecclesia. I like most Castlevania games, between the platformers and the Metroidvanias, as they have come to be called. There you go, you figured it out. And you know what? Replaying Super Castlevania 4 doesn't hold up. Maybe one of the weakest Castlevanias ever. This may be sacrilege to some, to hear me say it, but my God.
Oh, jeez.
It was fine. It wasn't horrible, to be clear. But, can I just say that Stage 4 of Super Castlevania 4, the one with all the Mode 7 bullshit in, is one of the worst sets of stages, the worst sets of screens ever seen in a Castlevania game. They used every trick on the SNES to horrible, horrible effect. That stupid spinning room, where it's like, hey, we got Mode 7, and then followed up by the room with, like, this, you're in the spinning cylinder hallway, and the frame rate drops down to literally 5 frames per fucking second. It's a brilliant example of just because you can doesn't mean you should. Choking the life out of you.
I wasn't expecting, like, this beat-em-up combat.
Yeah, that's what this game
like,
is.
Dashing tackles and, like, feints forward and backwards when you're punching.
I will spoil for you, it doesn't get any more advanced than that. So by the time you get to Nosferatu, he of the title by the end of the game, you're still just beating the shit out of him with your fists and kicks and such.
I'm okay with that. Alright, now. How do I get him to...
You have a jump button. Try, like, crouch and jump or something, maybe?
Yeah, that's what I tried. Maybe I'm too close to the wall? No.
Gotta be something. There's only 2 buttons in this game, from what I recall.
God, walls aren't real. Oh. Okay.
Double tap down?
No. Double tap up? No. No.
Double tap your head into the wall?
I'm gonna run out of time because I just can't figure out how to crouch.
Select? L or R?
Good idea, but no. There were only 2 buttons in the menu.
I'll look it up for you. Nosferatu guide and walkthrough. Slide 2 times, then down plus attack. So you need to slide under it. I have no idea. Maybe like double tap right or double tap down.
Oh wait. Try it this way. Okay.
Yeah, you figured it out. You found the button.
All right, I have 18 seconds to kill Nosferatu.
Yeah, I believe in you. Now this is very Castlevania-esque. This is that death.
I mean,
that life
it might as well have happened.
1990, March 8th, 1990, timestamp on that photo. So that's when the game takes place, give or take.
The controls are a little too clunky for its own good.
Oh, you mean like in
I'm
Prince of
even
Persia?
saying, no, I'm even saying compared to Prince of Persia, the controls are too clunky for its own good. I'm gonna wait for that centipede to.
Meanwhile, your girlfriend's dying in the other room.
Is she? Is that the timer?
No, I think the timer does, like, you lose a life when the time runs out, or it does count as a game over state. But I do know that the ending to this game depends on how many times you continue. And past a certain point, that photo on the game over screen, you'll see she has vampire teeth.
Oh, I get a better girlfriend the longer I play the game?
Hell yeah, you do. Yeah, don't worry, babe. I know I made it here on a 1 credit clear, but I'm just gonna throw away 9 lives right now just to make sure, just to score a true goth GF. A gothic GF. A Victorian-era GF. You know what game used the concept of, like, your girlfriend being taken over by a dark spirit or otherwise possessed?
I mean, yes, I was also thinking about Splatterhouse.
Yeah, Splatterhouse 3. Pretty good game, pretty good series. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of the Splatterhouse thing. But yeah, that game on the Genesis. It's great because they have the digitized photos for it, and they are grotesque as your girlfriend is consumed by the brain worm or what have you. But they had to, they did a re-release, or not a re-release. I think that game is included in...
Oh.
I'll rewind you.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, it's not that it's included in...
No. Oh, okay, rewind is real dangerous here because of the momentum.
Is it that in the game is available in Splatterhouse, like the reboot? Or is it that the virtual console release of Splatterhouse 3 on the Genesis has the changed photos? They didn't have the likeness rights to the digitized actor and actress anymore.
Yeah,
what are you doing here? You gotta slide under it.
You don't actually have to slide under it, because I didn't have to slide under that other one. I don't... Yeah. It's... When I say the controls are, like, not precise enough for their own... yeah, they're not precise enough. That's the thing. Like, it's very loose. It's like a loose version of Prince of Persia. Which is not good. Okay, I guess you decided to go that way.
I wonder if those guys are even a threat to you, if they're even gonna, like... They're just cool little goblin guys. They're just having fun. They just like living in the castle.
They will attack me, but... Well, I don't know what the counter to that is.
Wait, how is that a death? Didn't you have health? Oh, the life meter isn't your... The green is how much health you have out of all those crystals.
I don't know what the counter to this is.
Okay, I'm gonna rewind you... like here.
What's the Did I just go down instead? Where does continue take me?
Where do you think?
I'm here.
Oh, surprising. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe grab the crystal and then go down.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
People in the chat saying that Bob Mayer said a Game Genie would fix a lot of this game's problems. ProSucker92 says, sadly, this is one of those games who need some hacks in order to be more enjoyable. Do hacks exist for this? If people try to improve the state of this game, is that a known quantity? Because it feels like you can't really just fix bad controls with a singular Game Genie hack. Though I know Displaced Gamers has tried with certain games.
Like, a big part of the problem, I think, damn it, Yeah, it is like the button's not being responsive. Like, not only like there's that jump there, but also in terms of running. Like running will just sometimes just not happen.
Hey, it's Frankenstein's monster.
Ow. Lost my crystal because of that. Lost
The other crystal
no
because of that.
crystal.
I don't think you need to fight
Okay.
this guy.
I was trying to run so many times there. Alright. And my memory of Splatterhouse 3 is I played like a ROM of it back in college. And the one I downloaded came with like a cracktro at the top of it. You know, like who compiled this ROM and stuff. And it included a bunch of cheats. Like, in the words of the guy who like made that ROM, he said like, "This game is bullshit and I hate it. Here's a bunch of cheats so you can actually beat it."
Good for them. Yeah, I think this room is something of a dead end.
I think I have to get back there later.
Oh, you're just gonna die from dropping, aren't you?
Yeah. Okay, run. Double tap. There we go. Let's see if this drop is survivable. Yeah, that's fine.
There you go.
Cool.
Cool foreground,
Cool.
too, in the way of that.
Go down. I actually kind of like original Prince of Persia.
I fucking don't.
This is doing it badly. Oh, you would hate this then. This is like Prince of Persia, but they fucked up. Like, they had some ideas here. I like this combat system. Because there are, like, a surprising number of things you can do with it. I'm not doing all of them, but, like, there are, like, you know, those charge attacks. There's some feints you can do. Oh, there's a spinning back kick.
Bobinator wants us to know that this game somehow was in development before the Super Nintendo's launch, despite its 1994 release date. I mean, sure. I mean, that's why it's two buttons, I guess. It's like, well, we designed it with A and B in mind. There was a Prince of Persia on NES, right? There was a conversion of Prince of Persia on NES.
I wouldn't be surprised, but I couldn't tell you off the top of my head that it for sure exists.
And we got Karateka on there, so...
I felt like he was already a werewolf, and now he's just a double werewolf.
The moon's not even full. You can see the moon is clearly not full, so this is going against... Oh, wait, no, I see. The moon is becoming fuller. It's actually lapsing in real time. So if you wait this fight long enough, the moon will go away, then he'll turn back into a normal man.
Damn. Alright, where's my checkpoint? Is it right before the boss? It's surprisingly good about checkpoints.
Again, I don't understand how this health system works. So you still had green crystal. You still had...
No, I was out. I was out of green crystal by then.
All right, put him up, put him up. Oh, I'm a doofus. It's the health bar on the left is yours, the health bar on the right is
Yes.
the... Whoopsies.
Yeah, I don't think I can one-cycle this guy. Yeah, I think he just gets into that form, but... I think if I don't beat him before the moon gets full, he'll get his health back. Yeah. See, now he's too far out of the screen.
Do says, just make the sprite, the player character, a blonde girl and call it Buffy for SNES. Instant improvement.
Yeah, it seems like you can theoretically kill him fast enough to one-cycle him, but I didn't get there. Nope, okay, I thought I got him in a loop. Damn it.
Okay, I'm gonna rewind you to here. See if you can get him before he transforms, or if he just auto transforms once he hits.
He will auto transform. Like now he's gonna,
at this point, yeah.
Yeah, at half health he goes into that form. The thing is, he's like too far on this side of the screen, and like he's too slow to move this way. Yeah, he's gonna get his health back.
Oh, that's so brutal.
Yeah, like, I don't know why, but he's slower in like Super Wolf form.
ProStrugger92 says that Seta, the same company who developed Nosferatu, were the same ones who published Tetris 64 with the biosensor, though the game was developed by Amtex. It's a fun little fact for you. Now, what if this game came with a biosensor for an extra level of challenge and fear and fright? Whoa!
You ever play that arcade shooter that's like supposed to be like, you know, it senses how scared you are? It's like 4D something. I think it's like 4D or whatever. It's a big booth. Nice beat 'em up ending. It's a big booth that you sit in, and it's super fucking loud. It's the loudest arcade game in existence.
It's like Haunted House or something like that in the name.
Not like it's like a haunted
mansion
or something. I don't know, but like there's it's constantly like blowing wind into your face and stuff too.
Yeah, it has all those 4D effects.
Yeah.
Is that the one where you have to shoot every lantern in the game to actually get the real ending, and they don't tell you that at the beginning of the game?
I don't think it's that game, but I don't know which game that might be. But I think that game, the game I'm talking about, also had like heartbeat sensors, I think, on the guns. I may be making that up, but I think it did do a thing where it was like, oh, like, don't get too excited. Speaking of, damn it.
Reminds you of a little game called Ju-On the Grudge for the Wii, which purported to know your fear levels. Our most popular video. That isn't a bad game music upload on YouTube.
I hate this.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do a life.
Okay. I would almost suggest if we could get to a point where it's very easy to die quickly, to just fast forward and like watch that picture change.
Yeah.
But that might take too long. That would only be good if like we were immediately in front of a pit on the level start.
Okay, that's to be expected. Fuck's sake. Alright, you're not wrong. Ugh.
Have you played this game before? In general?
I think once. I don't think I bothered clearing the first stage. I think I said, oh, Prince of Persia, like, no need to play this.
Like, I think the strategy is just, yeah, that. Don't fight that guy.
Okay. Ow.
Now you somehow got to get a run in here. And then...
Ow.
Yeah.
Bunch of false starts there.
There you go.
That guy's wanted a hug, and look at what we're doing now. Rude. I know your girlfriend got kidnapped by Dracula, but it's no excuse for rudeness. Kyle.
So now that I'm drinking this again, and I have the perspective of it's supposed to be some sort of cocoa berry, yeah, it kind of tastes like a... maybe... It tastes kind of like the Red Bull coconut berry a little bit, but it has this... It's not creamier, but it tastes more like a cream kind of flavor than it does the Red Bull, which is more soda-y. It's alright, but I don't know. I was expecting something more Christmas flavored.
Hey, you're right. The controls in this fucking suck.
Yeah. Like, Prince of Persia is pretty, like, not forgiving, but it's also precise. It's also very exact when you know, how things work and when you do stuff and what buttons will do what. This just seems to, like, delay behind what you want to do, and also sometimes forget what you're trying to do.
Terribly Terrified asks, is there no, do not allow you to crawl in this game? No, just slide. Because that's way cooler, right?
This is such a weird mix, though, of, like, it's definitely, what if we made Prince of Persia, but also made it a final fight?
Sticky inputs.
Yeah. Any bad game could have been a better game, but I really feel like this could have been a better game. Like, this is one where I see the potential.
Fuck, whatever. Good thing he only knows how to patrol that one small zone. I want to see if I can make it to a boss somehow.
Daddy, Nosferatu says I'm in timeout, can't leave this area.
Punch, 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 punch. There we go. This is gonna go well.
Yep.
Oh, it went well. Okay.
You also mix punches with directions to get some different inputs out of them. Yeah, you found the forward dash. There's also a back dash. Like, that's cool. I like that sort of, I like that little bit of depth they've added to the combat, but it's...
But at what cost?
Everything else... Yeah, everything else is so imprecise and, like, loose.
I know the AVGN did an episode on this recently.
Did he?
He did.
I haven't seen any recent AVGN. I kind of saw the newest glitch episode on mute.
Yeah.
Like, you were streaming it. I had it on mute because I was doing other stuff.
I was so curious. And it wasn't good.
No, it's... How long was that video? It was like...
Too long.
So it was like 25-ish minutes, I think. And I think it took 12 minutes to get to any gameplay.
Well, it's because no one comes for the gameplay anymore. Come for the beloved cast of characters, including
people in the comments were very
gremlin.
People in the comments were very big on seeing the characters again. Although someone also said in the comments that almost all of the gameplay footage that was used in that episode was from an old Mike Matei series on game glitches.
That absolutely parses. I will say on the subject of James that there was a period in the Renaissance period and the Screenwave period when they first took over. He was doing videos like that Trespasser video where he actually interviewed what's his name, Seamus Young, and I thought he was like on a positive trajectory for like a second there, and then just he checked out, which I can't blame him. I mean, fuck, I'd be checked out if I was doing the same shtick for that many years too. Look forward to Bad Game Hall of Fame in 2030 or whatever, where I'm just completely over this.
it's also like, and I'm inferring a bit of this from the Dan Olsen video, but it really doesn't feel like he wants to do this, period. Like, he has like grander ambitions on like what sort of things he wants to make, and that's fine if like his passion is like really movies and talking about movies and making movies and that kind of stuff. But it's definitely come across more. It's easier to see, especially in like something like the glitch episode that just happened, where it's like, yeah, this is not his passion. I'm presuming a lot of things.
Rex Viper is his passion. That's the passion project right there.
I'll admit, I do not know James. By saying all this, I am making a lot of assumptions. But it really just doesn't feel like his passion, and it kind of hasn't for like a while.
No, of course not. I don't begrudge him that.
Yeah,
and if suckers keep eating the slop, I mean, who are we to criticize his output if people are still enjoying the show, apparently? Fuck's sake.
Anyway, all that being said, James Rolfe, Mr. Rolfe, we do have a podcast now for Bad Games Hall of Fame, so if you're ever interested in joining us for a discussion.
Podcast.badgamehalloffame.com, baby. I know we probably can't score James because he doesn't do anything, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I also don't know what I've talked to James about, but we're
Well,
gonna have some.
I don't.
We'll get
Yeah, I was
we'll
gonna say
get
maybe-
re-res on there. In
I was
time.
gonna say we don't name names on what shots we're trying to take, but you know, we hopefully get some guests on
It's
there.
called shooting my shot. It's called calling my shots. You know, I if I build it, they will come. If I say it,
I will
it will
say,
happen.
It is a thing that I have noticed. I've kind of wanted to do a podcast in general for quite a while. I know you have not, but you know, even before I was part of Bad Game Hall of Fame, I thought that would have been kind of a fun thing to do, to launch a podcast. And now that I am on the ground floor launching a podcast, what I've realized now is launching a podcast means getting a lot of people asking you, "Hey, can I be on your podcast?"
Yeah, it certainly does.
Hey, those of you who have asked, you know, flattered. And for some of you, I don't know, maybe, depends. I don't know. It's a group thing. But like, man, everyone wants to ask to be on a podcast.
It's because they know we're so immediately good at it. We're just we picked it up and right out the gate, we're perfect, fully formed.
Oh, I guess I might as well say, by the way, as we probably wrap up this game.
Yeah, no kidding.
And
huh?
as I wrap up this conversation on the podcast, we do have a new YouTube channel for podcast clips and potentially other clips in the future, I assume.
Yeah, can you link that? Because
Sure.
Do you know what the URL is?
I can grab it real quick.
Yeah, it's BGHOF Clips is like the shorthand name for it, but I don't know if that vanity URL works. It has a singular video up on it right now. It's
I'll just go and grab my thing. But yeah, we have a short clip, which is about 25 minutes long. I'm sorry, 24 minutes long.
Yeah. It's just...
of our second episode of the podcast and us talking about the Catley trailer and sort of also the use of CGI hype trailers. But yeah, there's a link to our clips channel, and I'm sure we'll put that in the description of the YouTube as well.
Yes.
And I think that might do it.
I thought I got on the right side of this. Yeah, this is where games lose me. Wait, hold on. What if we went this way, though?
Yeah.
What a dickish game. Oh! Huh?
There it is. Yep, you found the secret. I would jump over that. Oh, never mind.
I'm trying to crouch so I don't get impaled by the spikes like that, but when you press down near something of this... there we go.
Alright, now remember that other one. Oh, there you go. Just jump up. No? This would have worked in Prince of Persia. Pretty sure.
That'll do it for Nosferatu on the Super NES. Potential. Could have been a good game, but that's not the way they decided to go with it, unfortunately. So...
Yep, conscious decision by the developers. Like, you know what? Let's not make a good one.
You know, let's just sabotage this. It'll be funnier that way.
Anyone want to do a bad job today? Hands up, you want to do a bad job. Cool, everyone? All right.
We're all in agreement. We all concur.
And that's how Concord is made.
Hey, Charky.
Yep.
It's your turn to play.
Chance time!
All right. You did the Cass Gambit. I'm going to do the Charky Gambit, which is my first turn, which is to say the second turn goes in reverse order. So tell me who is playing.
Me.
You. Tell me what's the theme. The mystery theme. Could be anything. Could be literally any game for what console?
The
PlayStation 1.
PlayStation 1. I'm not dreading this one. This can't go too bad.
Yeah, there was no bad games on PlayStation 1. All right, let's see. I'm taking out of the equation the ones that I know we're gonna play in the future.
Could be anything. It's literally whatever one
Yeah, I'm scanning. I'm scanning. Oh, I saw one that's a classic bad game, but it's actually a good game. What is that? Yeah, you saw what I was looking at, but what is that one right to the right of Simpsons Wrestling?
To the right of Simpsons Wrestling. This is Ski Air Mix.
Do you think that would be good? It got me curious.
Yeah, well, why not, right? It's a rare sports game.
Yeah.
Since it is a skiing game. This was released in 2000, January 9th, if the date here is to be believed. Developed by Kid, published by Midas Interactive.
Oh, hell yeah. I picked a good one.
Yeah. Well, the fun had to end eventually. It'll be loaded in a second, folks. You'll be seeing it soon enough, I assure you. Kindle, imagine, develop. Let's see that beautiful Midas. Oh.
First person mode. PR Mix.
This said 1998 early in the FMV, so I guess it took 2 years to localize and bring this to outside of Japan. Or no, this is the Japanese Q file, so
Italy, Japan, Canada, Swiss, Austria. Man, this is a really huge mountain range. It goes through all those places.
Action, God, I hope so. Art. Games are art. Ready, go. Oh. Wow, it's a novel but the high score list in a pre-rendered FMV. It has to recompress it, re-rendered every time, you.
Oh, Mr. Taco says this is the Japanese version. The Midas version had a different name.
Alright, so I might have this mistagged slightly. Sick. Alpine mode, or versus mode. Ooh.
I love it when a synth soundtrack goes hard in the bass. Less hard in the bass.
Italy, Austria, Japan, Swiss, like the cheese, Canada. Those are our choices.
Well, which one of those had a? I think Austria had the steepest angle. No, wait. Swiss Mountain had the steepest angle.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it was 45. 45 degrees.
Player select. Oh, hell yeah. Male type 1. Alright, spin a little. I want to see the face. Come on. Sick. I guess I'll go with the cool 90s look. They got a toucan. Sport 1, Sport 2, Sport 3. Mogul. Carving. Slalom.
Alright, so which...
Oh, there's fun! Well, I want to have fun.
I want the shortest skis possible.
There's no the max speed is dog shit, but the performance and stability are top notch.
We'll have to take a look at fun at some point.
Yeah, I'll start with sport. I want a good balanced set of skis. All right, let's see our options. This soundtrack rips. As in, I'm going to rip it after the fact if it's not already up somewhere.
Do you want the mountain to be haunted or not?
Yes. Ghosts, please.
Controller, you want to see how to play?
Yeah, probably a good idea, right? Skating, crouch, edge, for all the gooners out there, and jump in an action. Yep. Yeah, this'll be fine. Terribly Terrified says, the #1 rule of skiing is to have fun.
Number 2 rules to avoid trees.
Heart stumping. I'm doing it. I'm making it happen.
Just throw those poles away. You don't need them. You ever play Steep, the Ubisoft
no
snow game? I think it's actually fun. It's kind of an open world ski game, but I like a nice, like, kind of relaxing thing like that. I think it's actually a good skiing game, I think.
I'm trying to figure out how to tighten up my turns. It's easier said than done.
That would be edging, right?
I've tried that. Doesn't seem like it.
Do you think back and edge to turn tight?
Oh, you know what? I was using circle instead of square.
Oh, there you go.
Whoopsies. I maybe should have paid more attention to controls.
Jump.
I tried.
Try again. Jump. I don't know if this is a thing where you have to preload your jumps or not.
Did he boo me? I think the announcer booed me because I didn't do a sick enough trick. Alright, let's really impress him this time.
I would do it off the jump point, because I think that's where you get your score.
Hold on. Well, let's try that again. And fall short. Oh no. We got the boo, but...
Oh my god!
I love it! That's how I would call if I was a sports announcer and I just watched a skier plummet to their death. Oh my god! Anyway, on to the next competitor.
I feel like most ski competitions don't have, like, areas built to plummet to your death. I feel like they usually take those out. I wish I remember the name of it off the top of my head, because I want to say the name is just R, but I think it's a longer title. But there is a skiing or snowboarding game that is just like a promotional thing for Visual K Band.
It's probably sick.
I don't think the game is actually good from what I remember, but the
Even
concept
better
of
for
it
us.
being a Visual K Band's snowboarding game is very fun.
There's that...
Johnny knows what I'm talking about. I think I've told Johnny about
There's
it.
that Larkin Shell, fucking freerunner game. That Larkin Shell parkour game on the PS1. Not completely
I've never
unheard
heard of that. Johnny's gonna look up the name of the game. I think the name of the game technically is just R, but I think there's a slightly longer title to it. Which makes it very easy to look up information on when the title is just R.
Let's try going to Japan. And maybe change up the skis.
I'd be interested. Show me that Larkin Ciel game later, though. I'd
Yeah,
be
Toma
interested.
Runner. Thank you, Video Game King. Yeah, I will show you that after the show tonight on the Discord server.
Hey, after this race, you gotta do at least one of the fun.
And we also gotta do
Shortest possible
verses.
skis. Oh, you're right.
This doesn't seem terrible. I mean, it seems bare bones, relatively. Doesn't seem like there's a lot to it beyond just tackling the 4 slopes. Creating ghosts. And then racing them. I don't know, this doesn't control great, but it doesn't control, like, the worst. I mean, there's gotta be worse. Alright, maybe it's pretty
I mean-
bad.
What? There's that game Chill for PS1. I think that's worse.
Alright, we're gonna do a sick trick. Come on! What does this guy want from me? Sick flips? If I knew how, if I knew the ways.
You know what that guy's delivery on the boo sounds like?
No!
Oh, can you read Slime Generator's comment? Because I know for a fact they were out snowboarding today. They posted about it in the Discord server.
Slime Generator says, I went snowboarding today, and I knocked a skier off his feet after running into him.
Swept them off their feet. They loved watching you snowboard.
Went back in time to save Sonny Bono's life.
Jesus.
Mr. Senator, I got you. There's still time to make up the share.
Whoa! You see that?
Oh, yeah. Sure got a score for that.
He's got a rock. Up, left, right.
Video Game King says, looking at a list of skiing games released for PS1, can't find the Visual K game. I think it's a snowboarding game.
I just wanted a nice, relaxed music to wash over me for a second here. That's nice. All right, let's make sure you have a input. Make sure that you have.
And did too much.
Thank you kindly to whoever put out a gift sub into the community. Thank you kindly. We're nearing our 50 sub goal. In fact, we're one away from our 50 sub goal, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, okay. Just to close the loop on it, found it. The game's called R Rockin' Riders. I found it on a fan page for R, the Visual K band. Alright. Which fun do you want to take?
I'll do fun 2.
Alright, I'll take fun 1.
You always are the fun one.
Wait, we'll have to go back to that.
What?
I America button did not Japan buttoned. Alright, so you wanted fun 2?
Last.
I'll do fun 2.
Friends.
Okay.
Hey, we made it! Someone hit their... Someone hit the
what do we
50
do?
sub. We set the goal higher than this keeping
okay.
now we're 10 subs away from our new 60 goal.
Is there a sub goal for getting partner or no?
I think we hit that pretty consistently. To be honest, I'll be completely honest, I forgot we had the sub goal up. Oh, we can costume select. Ooh,
wait,
extra
I'm
layer.
picking female then. Alright, what color are you going with? Because I need to pick a clashing color.
All right. Well, what colors do you have?
Just these two.
Just those two. All right. I'll go red so that's second look. You can debut that on the slopes. This will be good. Yeah, I think this will be fine. All right. Is it gonna be horizontal or vertical?
I'm guessing horizontal. Vertical would be better. And it's vertical. Oh, and we are on the same mountain.
Oh, this guitar. I really do need to get hands on the soundtrack. Oh no, you're overtaking me.
Yeah, I mean, I have the slower skis, so it's all on me to, like, actually take a good line.
Let's see if there's collision. Oh, come on. I want to kill my friend on the slopes. Oh, hold down X, get ready. How many points do we need to score there? I pressed R1 the second we had airtime.
Do you think it's boo, or do you think he's going, ooh?
Maybe. Maybe he's going, woo! He could enunciate better if he's trying to be like Woo. He could stand to.
Do you think we're gonna be the winner's gonna be based on time or based on score?
I think if it's a photo finish, it comes down to score, but.
Yeah, I shouldn't have picked the slowest skis in the game.
Yeah, you didn't hold down R1 or R2 there, so...
I did. Well, any way you look at it, I'm going to lose now. Unless... try something like that again.
Mr. Taco points out the soundtrack is on YouTube. That's great, but I want it in the most pristine quality possible. Which means I will either rip it on my own or seek enlightenment on one of the sites that hosts such files.
What is the most, like, raw audio, digital audio format possible?
Wave. .wave.
Wave. That's what I kind of thought.
Calculate it on your own. We're not going to say who won. You just... You know who won.
What's most important is who had the most fun, and we can't put a number to that.
Yeah.
Think that'll do it?
I think that'll do it for Ski Air Mix. And what a mix it was. There was skiing, there was skiing, and there was skiing. And there was air. Quite the mix-up. Yeah. Interesting one. Not the worst one, but hey, they're not all going to be the worst. Some of them are strange, esoteric. My turn, right?
It is your turn, yes.
To play.
To do...
Chance time!
Okay. Middle, left, right. That's what I'm feeling right now. Give me a theme. Sports. Give me a console. PlayStation 2 sports game. And who's the sucker? It's you.
I am. All right.
I'm looking at PlayStation Deux games. It could be either of these ones in the first row, for starters, or...
Don't we have a racing thing?
Yeah, we do have car games specifically. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So I'm going to reserve driving games. Oh, that counts as a... Oh.
We have done this on the show.
We've done this on the show?
Yeah,
When?
we did this during the Extreme Sports one.
Gravity Games, Bikes, Street Vert, Dirt?
Yeah. Because that's where I called it Streetical, Vertical, Dirtical.
Okay, very good.
I think you might need to go back to the top row, the two you were looking at up there.
I know. I just wanted to make absolutely certain.
You could. I have played this game before at some point in my life.
Okay. Well, in that case, we will be going with 2002's AirBlade, developed by Criterion Studios, published by Namco. Is this the future one?
I mean, AirBlade, so yes. Actually, have I played this one, or did I play something that was very much like this one? Pornstar. Oh, I don't think I don't think I've played this one, actually.
All right, it'll be new to the palette.
All right, let's see. All right, jump, grab, grind, stunt. Okay, it's Tony Hawk. Break and boost. Okay.
Working all day, gotta get things done. You think you're on the money when you're jumping like a monkey.
Oh, widescreen. Not gonna do that, but
No.
Let me see. You thinking that's
Look at sound settings for a second real quick. I want to see if they have the soundtrack.
Sure.
If this is licensed or if this is just...
never losing, hanging in.
I think we're safe. I think this is original
Yeah.
soundtrack.
this sounds original soundtrack to me.
You thinking that's
Additional features though. A music player.
Yeah,
this
these
is-
are all fake. Good. I'm not
Yeah.
fake. They're real music. The original soundtrack is what I mean to say. Making of.
Yeah, making of. I gotta unlock a lot of this stuff. I bet making of. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, show them doing this in real life. Like, yeah, we got some hoverboards out in the streets.
So UK development.
I'm Emily Newton-Dunn. We're here at Criterion Games in Guildford to find out how AirBlade was made.
Love this.
And that's how AirBlade was made. Thank you for
on
joining
computers. That one dude looked miserable to be there. That one
Yeah.
dude had his head in his hands.
I think that dude was trying to, like, psychically make the game. Like, he had his temple, like, he was like,
Hiya. Hello. Do you want to tell us a bit about what you do?
2000s, by the way. I don't know if you could tell from this dude's hair, but
On AirBlade, which basically means that I'm responsible for all the fun stuff in the game.
Fantastic.
Chia.
Have a bit of a hand. The way the player moves, the control system, all of the tricks, the different
My dad got a Willie Nelson Chia pet
kind of control
for Christmas.
that's cute.
And it remains to be seen if he's actually going to use it.
It's a pretty cool.
I doubt it.
Excellent, definitely. And tell us a bit about AirBlade then.
So AirBlade is a
So who do you think this lady is? Does she work for the company? Is she like, in PR marketing? She's like, we should do one of these.
snowboard
It'll be make for good promotion for the game.
the fact that
I could imagine her being an executive.
AirBlade, rather than something that's
I'm not an executive.
A hoverboard.
yeah, the hoverboard. It's kind of like the Back to the Future thing that everybody's seen. We've watched that video quite a lot of times.
All right, Back to the Future. That's our inspiration. Okay. I would love to watch that, but I think we should probably get to the game. That'd be a thing that if we were streaming this in the Discord, like, we would just be sitting there and watching the whole
Captive
thing.
audience.
Right. Yeah, Nerd Card 1, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. What a save
Like,
on.
menus upon menus upon menus.
There were lowercase letters you could have used.
Yeah, they're screaming from the mountaintops. Bad.
No, Mountaintops was the other game we just played.
Right. Do I look at training real quick, or do I just jump into story mode?
Jump into story mode. Maybe it'll tutorialize you.
Gotta get things done. You think you're
Yeah, that's a good point.
You're jumping like a bunny and you're thinking that scene, or just chilling in your limousine. You thinking that's
You can press X to continue.
chilling in your
Oh, I didn't see that.
What the hell? Hey, what's
Cruella de Vil? The guy we were watching an interview with?
Yeah. Pretty sneaky cameo there. They can't see us if we're crouching.
They must be after that package Oscar brought back from work.
Well, let's go give it to
No
him.
way, dork. You go grab the package. It's under Oscar's bag. I'll meet you across town at my
Why
hideout.
do I have to take the
Because
package?
I'm doing a diversion, Ethan. Now go.
Is this Mirror's Edge?
Okay, back off, jackass. I just phoned the cops.
Honey, I own the cops. Get her, boys.
Like, honestly, the way those guys went in there, I just assumed they were cops.
He did say that they were the cops.
What the?
He said he owns the cops.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Alright. Do I have a... Okay, boost is here. Do I have a limited amount of it? Does it recharge? No.
Paul S. asks, is this a light gun game? Yeah, look at it. Huh? How'd you pull that off?
Hoverboard. Magic. Back to the Future. Ow. You know, wait a minute. Shouldn't this just be able to go upstairs?
You would
if
think
I'm
so.
hovering?
I think maybe you need speed for it.
No. Something about this feels like it's hard to go straight. Like, it always seems to want to, like, it really veers easily. Like, okay, I'm holding straight. God damn it, I'm holding straight right now, okay? And I'm gonna just, as slowly as humanly possible, move to the right. All right, watch. That's it. I didn't even get a chance to, like, give you a warning that I was gonna go to the right. The slightest deviation, you take that wide of a turn.
Is this on analog stick?
Yes. So yeah, let me try on the D-pad. Okay. I think this is how you would actually go forward in this game. Oh, you don't even have to jump to do a trick.
In R2 is your boost, by the way, if you
Boost,
ever need ludicrous speed.
Well, you say ludicrous. I feel like the default speed is so slow. Like, I feel like I have more speed, more get up and go in a Tony Hawk game on a real-world skateboard.
You need to
All
knock
right,
those red shirts down, I believe.
Well, it wants me to go over there. Well, I guess not from this way. The AirBlade is destructive when tricking.
There
we go. All right. What's the thing you want most out of, like, a Tony Hawk game or any of the extreme sports games?
Well, my answer's not going to be the right one. Soundtrack, but...
Oh, I was going to say for the controls to be good and
okay,
tight.
yeah. That is kind of essential, isn't it?
Yeah. And, they don't feel like that here. Alright, grab.
Johnny in chat, by the way, says, when PS1 only me saw this game for the first time, one of the first PS2 games I ever saw, this looked like the peak of home console technology, because I was a dumb kid. We've all been there.
Yeah. Okay. Can't do that forever. Did you see a meter that was telling me, like, hey, you're gonna bail in a second?
No, you just gotta do it by feel.
Whoop! Oh, I could have done something sick there. So, all right. Step one was to hit those people who are chasing us. Good. Step 2 is to just destroy public property for no reason.
Well, they're climbing the scaffolds. They're stopped on the ladder.
Oh, okay. I see now.
Look out, Ethan.
It's Chad Muska. He comes bringing the AirBlades.
Whoa! What? How'd I get that high? Oh, I'm being timed on this entire thing. I didn't realize. Oh, like, yeah, what... I think what the thing you want on... Take that! Take that, the man!
Snipers on the rooftops. Pardon?
Knock him down. Alright, well, how do I get up there?
That rail. Or that staircase to your right.
Yeah. Again, like, what you want out of an extreme sports game like this is you want control and you want flow. And this really doesn't feel like it has either of those things. I mean, I wasn't anywhere close to him, but I guess that sniper was like, oh, there's a skateboarder behind me. Well, I'm out of here. Damn it.
Oh, no.
I tried to grab the thing, and it took grab to mean grab, not grab. I feel like I should have just ended up in the passenger seat.
Just driven away.
Thanks for the ride.
Bob Inner asks, how much Jet Set Radio do you think these guys played? Not enough.
No. Like, whatever that Skate Park Heroes game was so much more. Actually, my next location is all the way over there, so I'm not even sure.
You're fine then. You're good. You had me worried for a second. The Living Beats, Deadly Kiss, something writes.
What was I about to say? Oh no, that Skate Park Heroes game is like so much more Jet Set Radio than this is. You know what game I was thinking of though? I was thinking of Air Trick. That's the other game that... Why would this not just grab? Alright, come on. Grab
Hurricane of 87 asks, is this Umberto Echo's getting it up? Yes.
Come here.
Oh, right. Magnificent Scoops with the point here. Criterion had made another hoverboard game on Dreamcast before,
Yeah,
Trick Style.
Trick Style, that's the one I was thinking of. I said Air Trick, but Trick Style. Oh my god, this...
Think how these snipers haven't taken the shot yet. They're
I just
really
need
waiting to
3 more
line it up.
minutes. I just need 3 more minutes to make sure I have real bad anxiety, and I'm really afraid I'm gonna fuck up and miss, so...
Slime Generator says, this is the most I've ever seen a video game capture the feel of riding a skateboard for the very first time in your life. You ever do any skateboarding?
The barest amount, the smallest amount of skateboarding, which is to say, I got one, I tried it. The first thing I did on flat ground was have the skateboard fly out directly from underneath me. My legs went flat outwards horizontally from the ground, while my back was vertical to the ground, meaning I slammed directly onto my tailbone and could not move for like 2 minutes in the middle of the street.
Sick, 500 points.
And that was the last time I tried to skateboard.
Oh,
God
damn
damn
you see
it.
that lamp there? Okay, you know what you're doing.
I know what I'm doing. It's really hard to do it.
I figured out how to ollie on a skateboard in my preteen years, and that's as far as I got. It took me like 2 months to nail the mechanics of the ollie, to figure out how to like actually like distribute your weight across the board and how to like get it to go up. But I was a fiend on a Razor scooter. Let me tell you, I could do that one thing where you kick it in a full 360-degree circle.
I'm sorry, my friend, but you're going to get sniped. You're going to get domed in a second. Maybe, like, duck behind something, because I cannot do this.
Chef Chelios asks, I was into tech deck dudes for a hot minute as a kid. Does that count? Sadly, no. It does not. Though, I did see, at my family Christmas party, tech decks are coming back.
Tech decks? Yo, they've been back. We used to sell a good bit of them when I worked at the toy store.
Got yourself a break. Now haul your ass over here.
I was more of a rollerblader as a kid. And I fell off it for a very long time because I became an adult. But somewhere in my adulthood, I decided I wanted to get back into it. I eventually found some rollerblades for me that were too small, but like that was the best I could do because they don't make them in my size. As far as I could tell, at least not any of the stores had them in my size. So, very uncomfortably wearing rollerblades and trying to learn rollerblading again in Louisiana, which is important to mention because we're built on a swamp, so there is no ground that is level because every street and sidewalk self-destructs after like a couple of months of being made. Like, we were constantly repairing roads around here. I don't know how to get up there. I'm gonna lose. Anyway, so I'm out in the front yard trying to learn how to rollerblade again, and I keep like beefing it. And this kid who lived across the street, this little kid, says like, "Are you okay? Are you gonna be all right?" Because he keeps saying me bail. And I'm like, "Hey, I'm fine. Listen, if you see me hit the ground and I don't move for 5 minutes, then call the hospital, all right?"
Very good.
And, you know, I bail again, and I'm laying there for like maybe like 10 seconds, and the kid goes, "Do you want me to call the hospital?" And I'm like, no, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I'm gonna lose. A couple days later, you try this.
Okay, I will.
I want you to try how to control this game.
I will give it a shot.
A couple of days later, I have to go somewhere, so I go out to my car and like get in the car, and the kid's across the street, and he goes like, "Oh no, do you need me to call the ambulance?" And I'm like, "No, I know how to drive a car. Don't worry."
Yeah, it's a touch sensitive to say the least.
Are you trying it with the analog? Or
I tried with the analog, and I immediately gave up on it.
Yeah. So just so you know, you do not have to jump to do a trick.
Yeah.
Hey.
Keep an eye on chat, by the way, as long as...
Sure.
Because a lot of people are sharing their stories of extreme sporting,
Yeah,
which I always
Chef
appreciate.
Chef Chow was talking about rollerblading. It was.
Hey, you!
Let's see.
Hey, you!
Slime Junior says, when I fell on my tailbone while skateboarding a while back, for the 2 days afterwards, it physically hurt to fart. I can see that. I can see that happening. By the way,
How do you
I'm gonna
grab
ask,
again?
Circle. And then jump. And then grab again. There you go. I want to ask Slime Junior because I know they play a lot of skateboarding
Tony,
games
yeah.
and the like. Tony Hawk, have you ever played this? Because if you haven't, you should. I would like to get your opinion on it.
Treasured member of the Discord community, Slime Generator.
Video Game Gaming asks, has the story established whether your hoverboard is commonplace in the future, or is this special advanced tech that only you have? It's probably common, right?
I don't see anyone else hoverboarding.
Well, because
Oh, I salvaged it! Did you see that? I fucking rule.
yeah, I saw. I like how you went directly in front of the sniper, and he was like, well,
I can't take
might
the
as well see
shot
how this plays
now.
out.
I think I picked this up a lot quicker than you did, by the way, can I just say?
You had the benefit of seeing me play it. That's
I
fine.
was... Yeah, I guess that's true. I was gonna say I
also
wasn't
been-
looking.
I've also been yapping this entire time. Yeah, Slime Generator says she might give it a shot later tonight.
Oh,
gotta
that one
grab me.
stinks.
And you did the thing. You did the thing where you went to grab it, but it didn't grab. It grabbed the board.
Whoa. Whoa.
Chef Solo says they did have a Razor scooter as a kid, and they want to get that Razor Pro Scooter game, specifically the Dreamcast port. They say, I imagine you guys have played that game. Yeah, we did. That was on the Extreme Sports episode. That one featured Cass singing.
Yep.
All right, see if you can figure out how to get up there, because I did not.
Huh? Bad camera, if I can just say.
I think I also had a scooter as a kid, and I just never got into it. I think I also just didn't have any very good balance on it, if I remember correctly. Like, I had good balance on rollerblades, but like skateboards or anything that was board shaped, like, I was not good at. You remember years ago when like hoverboards were the big thing?
I sure do.
Like, yeah, not these hoverboards. but,
no,
like,
the
just
ones that are like the
flat things.
segways or whatever without the bars
Yeah.
on them.
Like, again, Toy Store, we sold so many of those things.
This is what happens when you
That's-
hold down, by the way. I wanted to stop my movement, which there's no easy way to do here.
L2 is break.
Hammer time, gonna bust a rhyme. MC Hammer and I'm right on time.
You gotta keep your mind, you gotta jump around.
I was trying to scope out, like, is there like a rail? Is there something that takes me there? This is bad in the sense that a Tony Hawk camera would show you like some sort of way to get there.
Give me that, give me that, give me that. It's all about the...
Okay.
Give me that, give me that.
Yeah, I see that.
Anyway, I remember those hoverboards being super popular. I remember we had to put a ton of those on layaway. I also remember those things had a habit of exploding,
Yeah, they sure did.
if I remember correctly. You know what I really wanted as a kid, though? What extreme sport thing I really wanted? So I wanted soap shoes.
Yeah, Johnny mentioned those earlier. I didn't have a chance to acknowledge it, but there's a great soap documentary on YouTube about like the guy who was like the world's first professional soap shoe guy, and he is like this huge fucking tool. It's awesome.
First professional soap shoe wearer. I also wanted Heelys, but like that was after my time. That it's like I was at the age where they did not make Heelys for people of my height, which is to say, not child-sized.
God, the fact you don't hold X to like charge up an ollie is fucking me up. The fact that you jump the second you tap X is not good for me. This whole
This
thing
is
ain't
frustrating
very good.
now, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
There's a thing where I always say that it's like one of the hardest things to convey when it comes to a bad game is bad controls.
It's not the controls for me, though they're not great, obviously.
Yeah.
For me, it is
that's
just
part
the
of it.
lack of direction being given. It is the lack of, here is how you get to the thing. Because if I knew that, I could at least, like...
You know, like in a Tony Hawk, if they gave you this mission, which was get up to the helicopter,
So that wasn't
they
it.
would have done at least. They would have used. I feel like they would have done like a quick fly around to the thing that you would take to get up there, right? They would show you like a pole that you would take.
This is such a tiny area. You would think this, like, you know, there's only so many places we can go in this area that there would be something that was just obvious that like stood out. As far as...
Use that smash pylon to reach me, she said. Okay, well...
Yeah, well, I can't see the smash pylon.
Yeah.
Read the comment from Corin.
Also, what is this rap?
Break it down.
Hi, I'm James. That's my name. Don't wear it out. Corin List says, this game could have been better to me if they had a character creation instead of forcing this thing.
Yeah, a character creator would help any game. I'm going to do a save state here, because I think I have an idea.
Okay. Alright. Good start. Now where's the smash? That's the smash pylon, I guess. That thing that's in front of you.
I got close. I'm in the ballpark there. I'm going to reload that save.
Were you supposed to grab that horizontal bar that was right there and then jump up to the helicopter somehow?
No, I think we need to get to the other side of this roof.
Oh, right. She's up on the roof. She's not on the helicopter. Okay.
Ethan, I'm up on the roof. Yeah, I know.
There you go. Oh, you made it.
Dude, tell me you were watching. I was pulling some bitchin' moves
Come on,
back there.
hot dog. Let's get away from that chopper and find out what's going on.
I was pulling some bitchin' moves back there.
C.
You need at least an A rank to move on to the next level.
Ah! Wait, why am I playing this? This is...
I wanted you to try it. Think that'll do it?
No, there's multiplayer.
Imagine they're Oscar's former colleagues. He resigned from the GCP Corporation yesterday and took this little gadget as severance pay.
Video Game King asks, is that Rouge the Bat's voice actress?
You're so bummed.
Yeah, well, nothing I hear about that corporation surprises me.
Not this lady, the other lady.
Sleazy lowlifes who'd sell their own grandmothers if there was a profit margin involved.
But can you help us, Naomi? You must know someone who could tell us where they've taken Oscar.
Why would I know?
Is that Liza, whatever her name is?
Places like Nerds.
Liza Minnelli? I don't know.
Everyone, Naomi.
Okay. I'll contact you when I find something. In the meantime, you guys should be careful. GCP practically runs this city.
I guess it's time. Time to stick it to the man.
Yeah, man! Stick it to the man. Let's see this billboard first. Have you seen this man? Nope.
Well, trick through it. Or not.
I tell you, I want to go to multiplayer. Party mode, show off, ribbon tag, trick list, score attack. Let's have a party. 8 players? No, it's supposed to be like taking turns.
Yeah. I think they're all going to be taking turns, but
I'm taking cat.
I'll also take cat.
How many stages? 5. We'll do downtown just because it's fresh. Yeah.
Grab the ribbon. Whoever holds it longest wins.
Working all day, gotta get things done.
2 minutes.
This fake bring the noise.
Oh, the frame rate here is it's halved. Oh
yeah, that makes things pretty bad.
There we go.
Where were you?
Behind you?
I mean, behind me, but...
Double scoring ends. Good luck. I feel like I'm not in any danger here.
No, you're not. It's not like I know this map, so...
Well, neither do I. Oh.
Ow.
That's what I get.
Oh, you don't... We don't have to, like, run into each other. We just have to run into
grab the
ribbon.
tape. Even though I was right next to you there and it didn't seem to... Get the fuck out of there.
You know, you said the controls aren't a problem. I hate these controls.
They're not good, but they're not my biggest problem. It was the signposting or lack thereof for me, for sure. But that said, they are not good controls.
No. I think if, like, a racing game or a skateboarding game has, like, bad controls or not great controls, I feel it way more in my bones than other games that have bad controls. Congratulations.
Thank you. We didn't get to do any tricks in this game. We didn't really have a lot of air in AirBlade.
There is a trick mode.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking trick list.
Yeah. I'll also be cat. Which one did we do?
We did downtown. Let's do the hide away.
Highest score wins. Watch out for the trick list as... Watch... Okay, whatever. I couldn't read it correctly.
I'm assuming it's going to be like those Tony Hawk missions where they're just like... Oh, 180
they don't
air.
tell you...
Ow. It would be helpful if they told me what the control was. What was it, out of curiosity?
Horizontal pole spin. It was L1 and R1 that let you do spin in the air.
Spinning grind.
So I just need to find something I can grind. Here we go.
Easier said than done, I suppose. Yeah, without the buttons on screen, I am hopeless when it comes to this stuff. I don't remember what kick flips or tricks apply to which. Oh, you are destroying me.
540 air, okay. Ow. Up, where am I?
3-second grind. Just find me a rail, baby.
Whoa!
Oh yeah, I saw the camera do something.
You're gonna get this one.
No, I'm not, because none of these surfaces have enough. Both players fail.
You know, for a...
Fuck!
that was just a timing or a reaction thing. 4-second round, great.
No manuals in this game to chain shit together, by the way.
No.
Here we go again.
Was gonna say. I lost
This
it, whatever.
sucks. I'm trying too, by the way. I was legitimately trying here, and
For a game about having a flying board,
Sweet!
you don't get a lot of air if you jump. Thrashed.
it's true. That
With
is
zero
absolutely
task.
unequivocally true that you thrashed me on that one. I think that'll do it for AirBlade.
Yeah.
Now that I'm mad, now that I've lost, and I'm upset, clearly. All right, it's chance time. Right, okay. I forgot the show for a second. I also don't know whose turn it is, so...
It is my turn.
To play...
All right.
Chance time!
All right, now if you'll show me the board, please.
Oh, yes.
Okay. I'm going to go left, then right, then middle.
Okay.
So what console are we playing? PS2 again. Who's playing it? You. Good. And what is the genre going to be? What is the theme? Music and rhythm.
Music and rhythm. This can be anything that is musically themed or a rhythm game.
Huh.
This one might be a little... Wait, no, I know what it is. I know what it is.
Is it what I think it is? Or...
It might not be here, but I know I have it in the library.
Did it start with a D? Is that what you were looking
yes. Yes, it is.
for? Have you ever played it? 'Cause I played a ton
I
of
watched
it.
you
All right.
play it.
Oh, okay. You're going to have fun trying to figure this one out. Yeah, it's definitely not in this list.
Yeah, but it should be. Okay. Luckily, I can just... Alright, folks. What we are about to embark on is a 2000 release developed by Tamsoft, published by Marvelous Entertainment. 'Tis Dog of Bay. Dog of Bay. Translated into English. Do I have the note on the translation? Yeah, I have the README file here. Where are the credits on this? I want to make sure we credit our translators. Did they not put their names in the README file? Did they not take credit for it? Okay, here we go. Hacking editing by Hilltop. Localization graphics by Cargadin. Video editing by Old Gamebox. And then testing, so on and so forth. But Hilltop Works is the Twitter account.
Now, as far as development goes, I believe Kavia is also...
Yeah, Kavia has their
game.
fingers in this somewhere. I don't remember exactly where, because the credited developer here is Tamsoft, but...
So it is canon to the Nier series.
Yes, that much we can confirm.
All right, you definitely have to let the intro
Oh,
play
of
out.
course. Yeah, of course. Progress won't save unless data is created in the record menu on the title screen. Okay. A marvelous piece of entertainment, if I do say so myself. Fuck yes. I've been missing this one, because I saw you play it. Fuck yes. Furries are going to be eating bad tonight with these character models. All the furries in the chat were so excited for like a second. To Nico Mimi. Is this any better for you guys? Is this... How about this guy? A lot of Xavier Renegade Angel comparisons in the chat right now. That's a little too mean. shimmering. Let's see if I can. Maybe I'll render this one at 2x. I know we're just letting this run right now, but it's only because it's so choice. Hell yeah. Video Game King with a fun fact about this game. This has several Japanese celebrities attached to it as performers. Between that and the whole furry musical motif, I genuinely think this was Tamsoft Kavia's attempt to cash in on the popularity of Cats. Cat of Bay, famous Broadway musical.
Like, the character designs are like if they told someone who had never seen furries to draw a furry, and they weren't allowed to look at examples. They were just told, like, the most basic description.
All right. If I fuck up horrendously, I do want you to take over at some point, possibly, so we can see.
We'll see if it works well over Parsec.
Yeah, that is the risk, isn't it?
Yeah.
Game has a story mode, folks. We're here for it.
All right, did you get that?
Up, down, triangle. Okay.
Now, I'll tell you right now, go ahead and try it. But these instructions, fool's errand.
Huh? I'm trying to figure out where the notes are actually landing.
Yeah, doesn't make sense, does it?
Oh, wait. No? Huh?
Yeah. Bad, isn't it?
Are they color-coded? Is the green supposed to be, like, green gem for down?
So what it's supposed to be is blue gem is up, green gem is down, red is triangle, and the other one is
But
X.
what, the color of the notes, though, is that supposed to tell me?
No. There are so many things happening on screen that are there to distract you from... It's all you're really supposed to be looking at is the,
what direction
the white
they're coming
shimmer.
in from? Oh, just the white shimmer.
Just the white shimmer of the gems. There are so many different things happening on the screen that are not relevant to what they want you to do. What I think they want you to do is just look at the gems, know which directions they correspond to.
But I want to look at the dog boy, though.
Dog girl.
Dog girl? This is a dog lady?
That's a girl. I think, yeah.
No, I think this is the out-of-towner. I think this is the main character who's back in town.
You see what it's trying to do now?
Yeah.
But there's so many competing elements that are like those notes flying in, always from the top. There's the notes on the side that are actually kind of telling you where the if it is up or down, but there's no like marker. And like the hardest element to make out is that flash. So the way I learned to play the game, I'm not going to suggest you do it right now because it's going to be hard to concentrate on that, is I just kind of memorized on the sidebars where you see the notes, folks at home, you see the notes are like pointing down or up on those side things. I just know where on the screen those have to be for it to be a hit, and then I just look at the sides of the screen. Like, that has been better for me to figure out than what they say you're supposed to do. It's so weird. I do enjoy this game, but it is such a poorly designed UI for a rhythm game.
Yeah. Horrible interface. in a genre where interface is half the battle.
Yeah. Now that said, this is a hell of a game to watch. I streamed this in a I streamed this in our server, but I streamed this in another server at one point, and folks were howling. No pun intended.
I was gonna say.
Also, those two like pink notes that were going off to the sides, those were like bonus notes that you have to hit at a certain time, and that is based on that same timing that I used to hit the notes going off to the side. I sound like a crazy person trying to describe how to play this game.
Explain the math that you invented in your head.
Yeah. But the thing is, to hit those bonus notes, you have to use that system that I use, because there's no prompt on the center thing. Like, I don't want to like besmirch this game too much, because I do like it, but it is definitely a rhythm game with problems.
It's got style for days.
Yeah.
Too bad I can't see any of that because I'm solely focused on the bottom of the screen. How long is this fucking song?
No, this is the end. Alright, what's
Good
your score?
enough?
Yep, good enough.
さすがだね、カミュ。思わず見とれちゃったよ。
Thank you.
Or is Camus the guy? Maybe Camus
Camus is the guy. I'm
non-binary.
telling you, he's the guy who's coming back to town
I thought it was a lady.
to pick up his old flame, his old girlfriend who's still working at the Dog of Bay.
練習ジョニーって意外と努力家なのね。
見えっ張りなだけさ。
Okay, he. Alright.
私
I don't know, Dalmatians are all girls to me.
って好きよ。
What does that mean?
You heard what I said. You know how all cats are girls and all dogs are boys?
No, I
Well,
don't.
all Dalmatians are girls to me.
I've never heard this before. Alright.
Alright, so now you can choose which singer you want, or which song you want.
Here's Johnny.
Now, I'll tell you what the best song is.
Let's see if I remember. I want to see all the characters first. Song, Criminal. It's this guy, right?
It's this guy.
See our choices.
Vincent also has a good song, but...
Alright. I'm ready. Ready as I'll ever be.
So you'll get the next bit of story after you clear all of these levels.
Yeah.
I definitely want people to hear this song, though. At least some of the lyrics. Or I should say the singing. Long intro, though.
This is absolutely a Japanese comedian.
Yes. This is the Japanese comedian song.
Obligatory.
I'm not saying I want to play this right now because of the parsec lag, but I do want to play this again. Just looking at this, I was like, yeah, I do enjoy this. Oh yeah, double notes are like almost impossible to parse if you're just looking at where they want you to look. Yeah, those are double notes, so...
I've been hitting them.
Yeah.
I'm resonating with Paul here.
Video Game King says, this is Stomp. Developers are absolutely looking to borrow from inspiration. This is a Broadway-ass game, yeah. Like, Also, I mean, there's so many different things you can point at to say, like, inspirations. Like, I'm also getting, like, Chicago vibes. Magic Mouse says this song had, like, a Blue Man Group-ass intro. Generator says some of the more esoteric art major furries I know would absolutely kill to play something like this. I'm so glad this got a translation.
Why are they booing me? I'm...
Doc says this is Rent of Japan. Let's see what grade you got.
I'm guessing like a 80,
Pass.
85.
Pass seems pretty generous, yeah.
Thanks, Camu. Do you want to give it a shot over Parsec?
I could.
What's the worst that could happen? How bad could it be, really? It could be that bad.
Sorry. Energy drink went down the wrong pipe.
All right, you're in control.
I'm trying not to choke. Yep, let me get into the correct window. Yeah, let's give Vincent's song a shot. Oh, let me turn up the volume on my end.
Pump up the volume, dance, dog.
Bark, bark. Alright, so I am not going to be looking at the center things when I do this. So I just have to dial it in to start with. Also, it's weird that this is the most dog-like of any of the people here.
As you get older, you get more of the actual dog-like features.
Oops. Oh, wait. I want to retry. I just realized, I think I remember that it's R1, L1 to catch those bonus notes. Alright, that's my only hitting of retry.
Alright. Gotta live with it now.
Yeah. You know, the stage is over there. You could get up. Okay. Timing's real tight on those notes.
Do says, this world is truly nightmarish. Humans all died off, but Christianity remained. I didn't even notice the big cross these the crucifix. They also go on to say, I hope he twerks. Slime says, from my experience, if you're a gay furry and you hit your 40s, you just start living your life like this. Can't wait till I hit 40.
I'm not looking forward to it, to be honest.
The older we get, the funnier it is that we're still doing this bullshit on the internet. To me, that's the way I look at it. Codeman38 says that this is the dub voice of Rizzo the Rats.
Huh.
Whenever people complain about getting older, because there's a bit of that in chat, let me just tell you, it's like I said, it's the older you get, if there's something you could take solace in the fact that the older you get and you're still terminally online, the funnier it is. Live for the bit, folks. Just dream of the day where you're 80 years old and you're still playing games. Living is your best revenge, folks. Mr. Shaka says, Cass, if I ever see you upload any of these songs to Bad Music Hall of Fame, I will fucking end you. Well, don't worry, because we haven't updated that playlist in forever.
Also, these are good songs.
Yeah. Magnificent Scoop says, I think that's going to be a lot of this generation playing Dog of Bay in their 80s. This game specifically.
Yes. I would love more people to play this game. Oh, Fast Dancing.
102%.
I
can't beat 100%.
I still could have done better. It is hard to get the timing on over Parsec. But I'm glad I managed to get over 100. Do we want to do one more song?
Yeah, we do.
I just love this game. We should do Johnny's. I know we're doing all the dudes, but look at him.
He's like the pyro guy from Busta Groove. I also want to see you play Busta Groove again. I always love when you play Busta Groove on the server.
Oh, fast one.
Yeah, I couldn't keep up with this tempo. Well, Do says, put a bag on Johnny's head and he's doable. Well, I'm sure Johnny Baghead, our moderator in the chat and co-commentator, will. Terribly terrified asking, is he related to our Baghead? Well, he doesn't have the bag on now, but... yeah. Someone should put this guy out. Slim's gotta hurt. I love all the video toaster effects they layer on this shit. Slim saying this dude would do numbers on Tumblr. Question is, are these male presenting nipples? Oh, no, he's nippleless. We're good. Okay, yeah, you can post this on Tumblr. People are saying this is Hironobu Kagemaya. He's voiced by the Dragon Ball theme singer. Sick. Magnificent Scoop says, this game is out there, yeah, but that's what makes it stand out. The PS2 was the golden age for games that had the courage to be different than anything before or after, and I'm glad things like this exist. Of course, yes. I know this is the Bad Game Hall of Fame and all, but this is sick. I mean, this rules. UI could be better, to say the least, but... only had come out in the States.
I did so bad on that one. It's so hard to get the timing over.
Well, as long as you pass, that's all that matters.
I stand by I did so bad on that one.
Proton John says, yes, the humping multi-freeze frame, truly ahead of its time. That's the power of the PS2 of the Emotion Engine, baby, right there. It's...
I could play this all night, but...
You could, but we shouldn't. We should move along. As fun as Dog of Bay is, it's too fun for this show. We need to get back to suffering stat! That was Dog of Bay, folks. You should play that for yourselves.
Absolutely. Translation from Hilltop.
And let us resume the chance time.
All right, it is your turn.
Is it my turn to play?
Chance time!
Well, I'm going to do a traditional style. I'm going to do it left to right. I know I'm boring like that. I know I'm vanilla like that, but... what's the console? It's a Game Boy Advance game. What is the theme and or genre? Driving. This is going to eat into our 3D GBA segments. Or it might be a repeat. Don't get mad at me if it's a repeat. I don't remember what we play on this fucking show. Who's the Schmuck? Hey, it's you.
I am.
Alright. I dodged bullets, baby. That's what I do here. Okay. The GBA, the Venerable Game Boy Advance. I can make you play ATV. I can make you play this piece of shit. I can make you play Crazy Taxi, which you wouldn't hate, would you? You would actually get a sick joy out of that. Oh, this
That's
one's
not
good.
going to be on 3D.
This is
Or is
perfect.
it good?
It's not good. I have the bad game tag on it, and it's by
okay.
Rebellion Developments, which means that it's awful in my mind. Yeah, you're stuck. You're locked in. You are locked in to play Midnight Club Street Racing for the Game Boy Advance. 2001 release, developed by Rebellion Developments, my mortal enemy, and published by Destination Software. Your destination for software, goddammit.
And did too much.
And thank you to the anonymous gift subber in chats. We're gonna need all the strength our audience can lend us in this moment. Oh, I see that screen, and it just filled with a dread.
I have control already. The goods. Show me the goods. Blame these people for credits.
They knew. Boy, howdy do they know.
Got some... Oh, we got...
Not much to know about this secretive racer, except that no one can keep up. The car is a custom prototype that seems untouchable, and so far, this driver has been perfect.
I know Sean Shanshan just did a video where he asked people, like, to tell him what games had good, poorly done digitized faces.
This one. Was that Doctor Strange?
Benedict Cumberbatch himself?
This is a present from me to you.
We have a hype train going. Jordan Games says, GBA racers are SNES platformers with a resubscription message.
Let us check
GBA
out
racers every day of the week, baby.
the career or the arcade. Let's start with career, and then we can do arcade. Just jump into a random thing. Fresh. Everything's got to have a little snarky little, like, subtitle.
Let's say you know this game's got food, baby.
Unlock it. We
Taxi.
can do a taxi, a super taxi, which is just a brick.
It's all boarded up.
Oh wait, they're locked. That's why.
So you have no choice in this game but to play taxi at first.
The meter maid, the ice cream truck, the double-decker bus, the black cab. Oh, I thought that said the clown mall. All right.
I think that limits our options a little bit here, but... Oh, excuse me? The soundtrack? What happened to the soundtrack? Did we switch to a Game Boy Color sound chip for this?
Oh, okay. Got it. All right. All right, I think it is just a 2-button game.
What more do you need? Accelerate and brake. Huh?
Wait. I'm sorry. What is the thing point? I'm sorry. What is it?
I think you need to crash into him. I think you need to destroy his car.
Oh, okay. This isn't a race. Silly me. I thought we were racing.
Proton John asked if this is just the GTA GBA engine. No, Rebellion were spinning their own homegrown code at this time. They were doing stuff like this in-house. I mean, that's how they made the magic of Medal of Honor Underground on the Game Boy Advance happen. But I wouldn't be surprised if this was inspired.
I would have liked to have seen a racing game on that engine. Yeah, why are we like playing like a Game Gear game now with the music?
It's because the processing power, they had to use that CPU, they had to use the sound chip just to offload those cycles. Drive as much performance out of this as possible.
Is that damage meter my damage? His? Never mind, it's my damage. You drive okay for a cabbie, as in you keep crashing into a car over and over again. Meet me back here at midnight, Vato, and we'll see if you're good enough to beat me and my homies. Oh, Jesus. Okay, am I... Okay, now I'm racing. Now I'm racing. I missed whatever that was.
I think you drove close enough. It's like it's a flag, it's a checkpoint.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a power-up. They're going to take each other out at this rate.
Chef Chelios in chat says, hey, I like Rebellion's PS2 port of Delta Force.
You lose.
Black Hawk Down. I've heard their Judge Dredd game was goo. It's that good. It's, you know, some of their least egregious games, I suppose.
I feel like I've always felt like this point of view for racing
is bad.
Like
you
the
can't see what's
worst
ahead
point
of
of view for racing. Yes. All right, so I just gotta know that when I get up here, I need to make a hard right, or else I lose.
You win.
I win.
Congratulations.
Player ones, followed by Emilio and homeboy. Not bad. Now you're part of the Midnight Club. Here's a cell phone. Tell me numero if you want to challenge me solo for my ride.
Dial up my numero.
Now, do you think the passcode is Hyra or Naira?
Hail Naira. Jesus wept.
Let's cruise for some action. Would you like to change cars first? Yeah.
To what? Motherfuckers? You didn't let us unlock anything.
Follow one of these hook men for some action. Oh, camera. Okay.
Johnny Baghead saying, just to clarify, this dialogue is 1-to-1 with the PS2 version. Is it voice acted in the PS2 version? Because I would love to hear what these performances are like. And by love, I mean dread, an existential dread. Swelling in my soul right now.
Where is it? Where's the car? Where's the hook man? Whoa!
Oh, that was them.
This is a bad system. This is a bad system for this.
You don't say. Can you like cut him off? Can you get ahead of him? Can you predict like what turn he's gonna make and just be like?
No, not really. Imagine like playing some other game and like the menu option for like the next level was trying to avoid you.
I believe the police are in hot pursuit. There's no like
just
boost.
Want to do a race.
There's no nitrous. There's no like.
There's a horn.
That's
there
good.
Doesn't
That's
seem to
start.
be a nitrous. I assume that the other button on the GBA is going to be brake. Come on! If you want to do if you want to do another race, you gotta catch me. Catch me.
I saw the ice cream truck. We know we unlock that later. So they're tantalizing you. They're teasing you with the potential vehicle options here.
Imagine. All right, I want you to imagine a situation, right? You're playing like Madden 2026 or whatever.
Sure.
And you have the options on the menu for like, you know, exhibition game, career, make a player, all that. But instead of items on the menu, they're players on a field. You are one guy and you have to chase them and catch them to pick your mode. That is what this is doing. We're going to the arcade mode. This is...
What if all we have is the fucking taxi, though, even in arcade mode?
Don't care.
We have to find the answer.
Magnificent Say something nice.
Say something nice. At least I don't have to unlock London to go to a different place for arcade mode. No, wait, never mind. I do. Hit waypoint. Let's do a race. All right. Long Island Sprint. Yeah, all I have is that. Go find me a password if you don't mind. Oh wait, can you find me a password without, like, fucking up the gameplay?
Yeah, I can absolutely do that. You should still have control.
Yeah, okay.
We're on Game Boy Advance, right? It's
Yes. Not Game Gear.
AGEM.
Alright, we'll do
It's
that.
gonna
once I
unlock
get
all
out of
cars
here.
for us. Are you beginning to resent Rebellion in the way that I do? after this experience?
Not yet.
Jesus Christ, these cops are aggressive. True to life.
I do like that there's no angle when I'm driving downwards. There's no angle in which the front of my car is. Look at that! I think I just like caused an accident at like a block party. Anyway, Homeboy 1 followed by Larry, then Homeboy, and player. All right, all right, I guess careers are the password is. Give me that code.
AGEM.
At least they're short. That's why I say something nice. At least the passwords.
At least the passwords are short.
All right. What is? Look at how slow this car is. What is like our best?
Probably the London police car for top speed.
Not that one.
It's very durable though. Wow, this is a wretched vehicle selection. Can I just say?
All right, I'm going back to that whatever cop car. All the way. There we go.
Kick it.
Let's see if this becomes easier.
We got the speed. Too much speed. More speed than you know what to do with. Shit.
Yeah, I think that's part of the problem. It's also damaging me faster because I'm going so fast.
Maybe it's not about damaging them. Maybe it is just about keeping pace with them. That could have been a mistake on my end initially. An assumption. Making an ass of me and you.
You know, this car had like almost max durability. I'm just going so fast that it doesn't matter.
Blow it up. Blow it up. Underwhelming. Oh, I
wait,
just reset the damage meter?
Yeah, I guess it just stalls if you get all the damage all the way up.
They didn't have the power to render it, but the pit crew came over and gave you the once-over.
Get back here. I don't even have a siren. It's just a horn.
It's so unclear when this ends, when you're meant to progress.
Yeah, I'm trying to just keep pace with them, and I don't think that's doing it. I think it is kick the shit out of them. Cut them off at the pass. Come here.
People are pointing out that the arrow on top of the car, when it is in view, is changing color as you're hitting it or doing whatever.
It might be just get close because... I think it is just stay on his ass.
Yeah, just keep him on screen for long enough to turn that arrow green. And then just hope and pray that you don't stall out or reset your progress in some sort of way here. I'm cheating you. I'm rewinding this shit for the sake of... Why is it red again?
It reset.
How is this easier the first time through? How did we get this with the taxi? But
at least we can do the other stuff now.
Oh, man. I'm glad we landed on this one.
Let's try this one.
I would have had no idea. I mean, I should have guessed from seeing that it was Rebellion involved with it, but...
What?
But the map is not the territory, as they say in one of my favorite movie films, Ronin. Now imagine this with a double-decker bus. You know every shortcut in this city.
Sure.
Just over the ocean.
Who gives a shit? This is wretched.
Is this the worst driving game on the Game Boy Advance? I know we're playing all the 3D GBA games, that there have been some rough ones in that particular segment, but this might be worse than the worst we've played.
This might be worse. It's so poorly signposted where you're supposed to go and how you're supposed to get there. Like, granted, I've fucked around at a certain point in this one, but even doing it normally.
Proton John saying that Porsche Unleashed should be the worst. I guess we'll have to find out. I guess we will in time find out.
Is that one a 3D one, or is that...
I don't think I have it in the library currently. I might need to acquire that one to know for sure.
You know,
Emerald Sun
don't
District
like...
calls this being 3D, so...
I don't like open world racing games in general, because I prefer my racing game to have a track.
Yeah.
I would rather, like, know, like, oh, hey, you go this way, rather than, like, take a guess. I don't have a map in this either. I love how they all just, like, gather up once they hit the end, like, all in the same spot.
Really, you don't want to win a race at that point, then, because the first one there has to just brake and let all the other cars crash directly into them. It's really unfortunate. The life of a racer.
Let's do the final race.
Tames.
Sure. Take it. The disparity between the music on the menus and the music in the game is
awesome.
Wild. What did they know that I did? What?
They can see in front of themselves. They can see 2 feet in front of them.
No. Okay, I almost had to pause to explain myself. I'm not going to do... Stuck. The arrow was pointing down. The thing was actually all the way up. The only reason I went the correct way was because I saw the AI decided to go a different way. What the fuck?
This rules.
Oh, this might be the worst driving game on the GBA. This really might be.
I can't picture much worse than this. We'll have to see with that Porsche game.
Wait, where? Where is it? Where is it? Hi, I'm sorry, game? Where is the next point? Where is the next point? I'll go this way.
I'm losing my mind just watching this.
Is it actually down here? Okay, it is. Where would it have taken me if I went up? The arrow was pointing up.
Well, you know, if you travel around the circumference of the globe, you would have eventually gotten to it if you had gone up.
Look at the positions. I was, like, in 4th place for a moment.
Yeah, the math is a little fuzzy on this. I don't know how they're calculating position necessarily.
I am gobstruck. Okay, that wasn't the one right there. Like, yeah, nothing matters in terms of. Sure.
It's a nihilist racing game. The track is a suggestion, collision's a suggestion. The goalposts are a suggestion. Doesn't mean anything. What is victory really if all the cars crash into each other at the end? People have no pride in their rides.
Oh my god. Okay, come on. We can do this. Surely it's... No. Again, no map. So I guess you would just have to go and... Now, is it really? Is it?
I hope this has link cable multiplayer. I don't think it does.
I don't think it does. I didn't see anything on the menu.
Oh, that Darren. He
Why
knows the
couldn't they
street so well.
Why couldn't they come up with any more names? Wait a minute, hold up. Blame these people, right?
Yeah, the Kingsley brothers. I know them well.
Yeah, all of you. All 2 pages of you were to blame.
Nice,
oh my
compact,
god,
tidy team.
That'll do it, I think.
Yeah, I
for
think that
one.
will. I
Holy
think that'll do it for
shit.
Midnight Club Street Racing. And before I lose my co-host here, before I drive you to an early grave with this shit.
I think that might have been one of the worst racing games I played in general.
That might be one of the
Like, I
worst
played
things we
games that
played on the show.
I played games that control worse than that, but that was just a straight up failure of a racing game.
That was incredible. Ay, ay, ay.
Oh yeah, it is my turn, isn't it?
I suppose it is. Your turn to play. Oh, no, hold on. I double-clicked.
Chance time!
There we go. You
You're
can see
like,
that I had a
Miss!
there.
Chance time!
No.
All right, I want to get this part over with as soon as possible. Who's playing it?
Moi.
Good. All right, what console are you playing it on?
Game Boy.
All right, and what's the theme gonna be?
Action. All right.
All
This
right.
This can't go too badly. Man, usually I'm the one suffering on this show. This is like a New Year surprise.
I don't feel like I suffered. I feel like that was like a singular experience I just went through. I see what you're looking at.
What am I looking at? What do you think I'm looking at here?
Well, now you're looking at that one.
It
You know
does
what you
include
picked.
Game Boy and Game Boy Color.
Yeah.
Uh,
There's a.
I mean, when I think of action,
there's a one of these. This was a Game Boy game.
it sure was.
Is this what we're gonna play?
I think it is. This is 1993's Lethal Weapon, because when I think action movie adaptations to the Game Boy. Developed by Eurocom and published by Ocean. Him. This has multiplayer with link cable. I'll take it on solo. I think you need a breather. Yeah. I think you need a well-earned break after that last one.
I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick, so I'll be back.
Yeah, I'll get this started. I will, Oh, that's Ocean, baby. Amiga Core. Let it cook, let it cook. Yeah, baby, that's a fire. See the 1992 copyright here. Proton John speculating it's probably just a watered-down NES port, knowing Ocean. Yeah, probably. If it's the side-scrolling beat-em-up on... I think there's also an SNES version of this. No, it was just NES. It's been a while. I don't remember this game particularly. I don't have so much capacity for it, but we'll see. Oh, this is coming back to me, though. Alright. We have... Sick Jump. Select to switch between pistol and fist. I wonder if there's a way to switch between characters here, between Murtaugh and Riggs. I have the feeling the fist might be more efficient than the handgun itself. I'm hoping I could break open this box somehow. Where there's a will, there's a way. And I give up on that for now. Well. Hiya! I do like the little walk cycle. I do like the fact that everyone has the same lower half to their body, just to save on tile map. And with walk animation like that, who needs variance on the bottom half? Let's get the gun back out. Yeah, the gun is so ineffective. And we're out of ammo. Stand still. Yeah, this is not great. For starters, is my initial impression of this. Oh! Hidey holes? I wonder if there's any way to deal with these dudes. Surely there. And there has to be a way to change characters too, right? Like, what if I hold down select? I think there has to be more to this. There's only so many buttons on the Game Boy. If Charky gets back sometime soon, I will maybe have them peep at the manual for me. So I absolutely need to defeat these guys to progress. The problem is, they do not want to cooperate. They're also missing me, so that's good. It appears we have reached an impasse. I can't crouch, right? Is it the jump kick? Ah, I figured it out. Alright. Took some Yankee ingenuity, but... Gotta do it in rhythm. These guys are just movers. They're not enemies. They're just trying to get their shit and get out of here. Oh, we're gonna have to hear that alert sound for the foreseeable future until someone drops an E-Pack for us. Ugh. Alley-oop. Alright, switch characters out. Yeah, there we go. And now our kick becomes a punch. Maybe he's a better shot, too. One could hope. That's gonna be a no. That's gonna be a strong no. It's cute, though, having your two lives be the two characters. I don't see any real difference between them in terms of control, ability, or what have you. You know, the sad thing about games like this is that there's not too much to say about them. This is where it'd be great.
I looked up the manual.
Oh, thank God you're here.
Yeah.
Carry this.
I looked at the manual while I was in the other room. The Game Boy manual has not been ripped online as far as I can tell.
What a shame.
Now, I could go buy it off of eBay for $50 for
Well,
just
you gotta
the
do it
manual.
for the show, yeah.
Or some, like, $19 for some place called Gamers Oasis.
That's where the gamers go when they're stranded in the desert.
All I could find was the original Nintendo manual and the Super Nintendo manual. Now, Lethal Weapon. Haven't seen it.
Yeah, I didn't suspect as much.
I think I've only seen one scene.
The diplomatic immunity scene from 2. Which I think came up on the show recently.
No, I mean from the first movie. Like, I think, like, Mel Gibson's character was, like, watching cartoons or something. Right? Doesn't he do that?
Sure.
And he has, like, a gun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I've seen that scene, I think, and that's it. Then I think I have seen the diplomatic immunity scene from 2. And then I saw the scene from 4 that I mentioned recently with the guy with the flamethrower, and he's, like, listening to
that Van Halen
song. Yeah. Rinse cup and spit. Something like that.
Boss fight.
Now, is this guy in the movie?
I don't know. He wasn't on screen long enough.
I don't know, was Dom DeLuise in the first movie? Was he a bad guy? How does this play?
It's inoffensive. Which means it's just fucking boring, really, is the sort of game that you know, you're a fan of the movie. You pick up in the year 1993 or 2 or what have you, whenever it really came out. And you're like, I get to play as my favorite characters from the film. And that novelty is enough to carry it for you, if you're easily impressed. If not, if you're just a normal consumer, you...
Okay, so in the modern era, and perhaps a bit in, like, the 5th gen as well, like, you know, if you bought, like, a movie game, you could expect, like, okay, this is going to have, like, some beats of the movie, and this will have things that I recognize from the movie. I'll be playing a game that is like the movie. Did anyone have any expectation of that back in, like, Game Boy and NES when they got a movie game?
No,
Like,
I think it was just more about seeing the characters and, you know, maybe some of the tech, if it was like a RoboCop or like a movie that was like gadget-based, having some digitized approximations of those. I mean, obviously, we were both kicking around in that era, so we can pull from some personal experience on this, as far as
the only
gaming in the 90s.
Like, the only movie game I can remember playing as a kid, at least off the top of my head, the only one I can remember playing as a kid was Home Alone. The one where you had 20 minutes to hold out.
Yeah, the Bethesda one on NES.
Yeah. And I could never understand that game as a kid. I was very young, so there's a reason I didn't understand that game as a kid.
That game's interesting at the very least. Is it good? Yeah. I don't know if I'd go that far.
Like, that is probably actually the closest, one of the closest I can think of that generation having a game. It's like, oh, like, I'm playing the movie. Because you are running around, like, just laying down a bunch of traps and reacting to it.
I will say, the specificity of the lanes here, how dialed in, how completely horizontal you need to be to the enemies, especially with the bullets, which should just travel across the screen, continues 1. You get a grand total of 1 continue. Is it going to kick us right back to the beginning of the stage? Of course.
1 continue for each character.
I want to pull the plug on this one, because this is just tedious more than it is entertaining.
We can. I will say before we leave this, though, I heard you were talking about it, but European-ass soundtrack. Like, I wish I had better language for, like, music to really describe the Amiga-ass soundtracks that people were putting into games.
Eurobeat. Wait, no, that's a different genre. That's a different. That's something different. Speaking of something different, I'm over this.
Yeah,
that's lethal.
We can
weapon.
move on.
Too old for this shit, etc., etc. Diplomatic immunity, so on and so forth. All the jokes, all the references, all the topical humor you expect from us here at the Bad Game Hall of Fame. It can't all be exciting, folks. That's the danger, the risk you run with Bad Game.
Toast time!
That's the Bad Game Hall of Fame promise. They can't all be interesting. Thanks for the subscriptions tonight, folks.
Thanks for all subscribing in numbers tonight.
It is your turn.
It's my turn. Okay. I'm going to close my eyes and do it. I'm just going to press all the buttons on my Stream Deck all at once. PS2 horror game played by me. This will probably be our last game of the night. The last game we play.
Wow, time really flew tonight. I thought we were like halfway through.
No. Dog of Bay really carried us. Dog of Bay really
energized us.
That game went by in dog years, in dog hours for us.
Yeah.
Horror for the PlayStation 2. I'm looking. I could do a stretch. For funsies.
Well, let's see what else we got, and then we'll go back to your stretch.
Well, we've done Underworld on the show before, haven't we?
We have, and we don't need to do it again. Not yet.
Mystic Knights would take too long to get into anything particularly interesting.
Absolutely. There's at least a couple that I know I want to save for certain other things.
We've done all the Casper games.
Yeah. Check out that stream. There's a whole night of that. Well, what are you thinking then? What's your stretch?
My stretch answer, the one where I cheated a bit, is to say, what's more horrifying than, what is horror if not watching bad things happen to people?
Yeah, mortal danger.
Yeah, it is
potentially
horrifying,
mortal danger
in a sense.
I see a skull on it, so that's horror themed.
Yeah, no, I think this qualifies. I think this is going to qualify as best as anything here is going to qualify as any of the genres or themes we have on deck.
I hear thunder cracks outside, so I think that's a good sign.
Ooh, yes.
That it's ominous.
Let us play 2007 release for this PS2. This is Jackass the Game, developed by Sidhey Interactive and published by Red Mile Entertainment. This one, I distinctly remember having some neat presentational hooks in it, having some novel concepts.
Right after you said Red Mile Entertainment, like there was a huge thunder crack like right outside my window.
Ominous. Is it going to have licensed music in it?
Is the Jackass theme licensed? I think it is. Yeah, it is. It's a fucking, I don't remember the name of the song. I've actually heard the song that the theme comes from. Yeah, this will have some licensed music.
Either put it on really low, or we just accept that this video won't be monetized when it goes up on YouTube.
Wait, this game features stunts performed by either professionals or people under professional supervision. They're virtual. They're not real people. They're not real stunts. Also, what else have I seen she do? I know I've seen that logo in other games.
Talk over it just to be safe.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'll talk my way through the process of saying what else has she got. She games.
City.
City. I thought it was she, but City. All right, sure. Shitty games. I'm gonna keep saying she, just because I'm being stubborn. They're apparently now known as Prodigy Design Limited, better known as Pickpock. What else did they make as I talk over? I was just listening to this original song. It's pretty good. What else did they do?
And I'm tweaking the volume in the background, too.
Taking to the past here. They did Madagascar carts.
Ooh.
That's clearly where known. They did Grip Shift, which I know that game.
Hello, I'm Johnny Knoxville. Welcome to Jackass the Game.
Honored to be here, Mr. Knoxville.
2003 Spy Hunter for PC.
Is that the one with the rock in?
Was it? I'll have to see.
I think it was.
I'm
fairly
Hot Wheels
certain that's correct.
Hot Wheels Battle Force 5.
Ah, the fifth one.
I don't know what game I heard. I've seen them from. It might have been Grip Shift.
That's gonna be so sad if we have to do this without any music. Maybe I just put it low enough it won't get flagged.
Yeah.
Does that work? Does that trick work?
I probably not, but
oh well.
Also,
it helps if I save the changes rather than just.
Well, I don't think the Spy Hunter game that they did is one with The Rock, but it does say the game features variations of the Peter Gunn theme throughout the game, including main levels, as well as a variation with lyrics called The Spy Hunter Theme by Saliva.
Oh, I totally have saved progress on this. I have to, Is there a way to undo my progress? No, it's not going to let us, is it?
Did you just redo the ones you've done?
Well, we're gonna miss the intro movie to this.
Yeah.
All right, I think I know what I have to do. I'm gonna restart this real quick. I apologize for this, folks, but you're gonna need those important story beats to get the full context of this game. Clearly, I'm gonna have to open up my memory card editor and just wipe the data. So, vamp, please, for just a minute. This won't take too long.
I wonder if anyone in the chat was calling me out on how it was pronouncing the developer name.
No one calls you out on anything.
No.
I get called out for every little mispronunciation I do. Namely by one person. Namely by one of our moderators, but that's neither here nor there. The people, they love you. They hate me.
Yeah. I mean, I'd rather people let me know if I get something wrong, because I can talk very confidently about things that I'm wrong about. And I'd rather not be wrong about those things.
Okay, I think that should suffice. I think we're ready to get back into it. I have to go back into that menu again and change the volume again. But hey, that's just what this bad game life's about. Slime Generator says, prepare for Cass to rip every single joke from the men drinking coffee episode of this, intonation and all. If only I had that committed to memory. I miss you, Judge. If you're out there listening. Yeah, I'll allow autosave. I'll allow it. This is the Something Awful reunion episode tonight.
Chev Shello says, anyone else see the Syrian bootleg cover for this game where it's the cast of the show with Kanye West as a donkey? No, if not. And Johnny Baggett says, fun fact, Bam Margera is not in the Jackass game, but it's solely because Activision had its video game exclusive appearance rights at the time.
Yeah, that parses. I'd buy that. See, this is what we would have missed out on.
Did you change the volume?
I did.
Settings? Okay.
Oh, man. And the idiot dropped the camera, too! Thanks a lot! Jeez. It's the
Travis touchdown.
Shooting the new season, and we still got to get the other guys here, and now we need a new director because that one broke the camera and sprained his vagina in the process.
Now we won't have to worry about him getting Aaron's mom pregnant.
Low rent production on Jackass. I would never guessed.
You're the director. Find the rest of the crew. Shoot some funny stuff.
It's DIY.
Sprain your vagina.
So I hear you're taking over the new season of Jackass while I rest my balls in the hospital. I need you to play through the stunts so we can collect footage for the episode.
Okay, on it, Jeff.
Ratings with more action in the stunts generates more revenue from the advertisers, making us more money.
That's how television production works, to my knowledge, to my recollection.
Sign off on the episode and commission the next. So don't f it up, all right?
Pachinko Precipice.
I remember, folks at home, don't strain your vagina. Do your kegels.
All right, I think this is one where you roll down a mountain. If this diagram here is to be believed.
I was thinking about Pachinko just yesterday. It was like, I'd love to actually play Pachinko at some point in my life.
There's a Misfit song playing very lightly in the background.
Pachinko Precipice.
I think when it's this low, I think we're okay. I guess we'll find out. Otherwise, I will punch out Glenn Danzig. I will knock that motherfucker out. I will knock that ancient, decrepit motherfucker out.
I think that would be dangerous to go after him, because from what I understand, he has a lot of bricks available.
Alright, so this is the L1, R1. That's all you need.
Okay.
Cool. I do like the little injury meter. Like I said, this game, presentationally, I like things it does. And some of the minigames are better than others. I'll say that much from having played a little bit of this one, at the very least.
Have you ever played Pain for PlayStation 3?
No. No, I can't say I have.
Just dancing very quietly in the background, trying not to wake up his mom.
That's how they recorded the whole first album, if I recall correctly.
I know it's not a Misfits song, but Mother, please don't wake up from your little nap. Trying not to make you mad. Mother.
Finishes over $100,000. Hit a mattress. Get to the bottom in 30 seconds. You don't have to do all these in a single run, right? I think you can do these...
I think so. Yeah, I think it's... Yeah, it's still marked off.
Okay, cool. Then I'm just gonna go as quick as I can to the bottom.
It's like Sonic Frontiers, which I played in the Discord last night. Turns out I don't think I like it that much.
Yeah. I gotta say, and I know I'm gonna sound crazy, but this seems fun.
Yeah. Okay, wait. This game seems fun, or
No,
doing
rolling down
this in real life
rolling down a
seems
mountain
fun?
seems fun.
Okay.
Oh no!
I
Come
think
on! I'm so close. I screwed up. Just restart stunt, not return to stunt.
I see the world in which this game is fun. We have not seen all of the minigames.
Yeah, there's one. You know the Mario Party game that no one likes, the bumper one where you have to like knock each other off the roof or whatever.
Yeah, yep. That's the one I always think of when I think of this game, though. Well, that and the rhythm game.
All right, I think I made it on time this time.
Yep.
I didn't see any mattresses though.
Is it that? Is it that thing that looks like a bus?
I think that's just a bus. There we go. Fly 30 yards before the finish. Well, that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Change. Oh, we can change characters. We didn't have to play as Steve-O. We could have played as Ryan Dunn, R.I.P., Pontius, Knoxville. Let's get the next game started, and I'll ask you in the meantime. Did you watch much Jackass back in the day?
Oh yeah, I watched Jackass as a kid.
I thought it was too sanitized compared to CKY. That was my shit.
See, I never watched CKY. I listened to CKY, but I never watched CKY. So Jackass was all I had.
Rooftop?
I do remember one Jackass skit. Uh-oh. Lights flickered. Anyway. I do remember one Jackass skit that cracked me up as a kid. And it was Bam Margera and his dad, right? Was that the guy he always was torturing?
Yeah, that and Don Vito.
All right, let's.
Well, I remember like he was I think it was like Heavy Metal Alarm or something like that. And his dad was just sleeping in the bed, and he just stood over him on the bed, like playing a guitar as loud as possible with the amps all around him. And his dad was just trying to no-sell it and just trying to stay in bed. And then at the very end of it, he's just like strumming real hard, like dun 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 dun. And he has the strings right over his dad's head. So as he's doing that, he's just punching him in the face with each thing, like dun 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 dun, like just wailing on him.
I cannot get the timing on this down. I cannot. I figure once you figure it out, you have it figured out, but.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't think I won much of that one. One more try.
Didn't quite get it.
Come on. Okay, so I'm mashing, and then stop here. Let's try it like this.
Nope.
Oh, there's square for break. You see the control in the bottom right corner?
Oh, now I see it. Now that you've mentioned it. I think you're wailing on it way too hard.
Perhaps.
Send me to hell.
You ever seen any of the Jackass movies?
Yeah, of course.
Again, it's a movie, so I haven't.
Yeah, of course.
All right, let's go.
But I've seen some clips of it that I thought were funny.
Restart stunt. I think I have this. I don't have it.
Well, you figured out how to break.
That's a good start.
Yeah, Magic Mouse kind of says why I haven't actually seen those Jackass movies is because there's too much bodily stuff or bodily fluids and bodily waste products in it. You got this.
No, I don't.
Right.
Fuck this.
I'll tell you what. You got breaking down.
Shitty minigame. That's just bad. This is not particularly fun. Suburban wakeboarding. I remember this one also being a bit of a struggle.
I seem to remember someone, it was either you or Johnny, playing this and having an issue with this particular minigame.
Oh, we got Skinny Puppy on the soundtrack. We won't be able to hear it. You won't know it to listen to the episode, but... Hey, here's a flyover, something that AirBlade could have desperately used, and it's...
I'm Chris Pontius, and we're going to be doing some suburban wakeboarding. Oh, you brute! Oh, my bottom.
Wow, that was too sick for TV. I can't believe they showed that on air.
I always get skinny puppy confused with sick puppies.
All right, here's where we finally have the avatar in the bottom left.
Oh, he's happy about it. He loves this.
Well, he knows he's bringing great ratings.
All right, speaking of AirBlade, how does this compare to AirBlade?
Better, believe it or not.
Yeah, I had a hunch.
I was only half paying attention to the objectives I have here, so...
I'll do things. I'll probably get you there. 30 mailboxes, I can see that for sure. I know it's not possible. Like, it wouldn't work, but this is giving me Flash game vibes.
Yeah, this would have been sick on Newgrounds circa 2004 or 5. Promotional for the first season of the show.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. You got your mailboxes. I have no idea what those other goals are, just by looking at them.
We're halfway to the finish.
I don't understand how you're being timed as well, unless that timer is just, that is when you'll get to the finish.
Probably.
No, hurry up. It is warning you. And we'll see.
I would if I could, game. But this is kind of on you. Oh. Slingshotted there. Paid. Okay, trash bins. Grind a moving vehicle. I probably could have done that.
Okay. Cornless says, I'm having Little Britain flashbacks. Little Britain is so much worse than this.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. This doesn't compare. This is at least functional. Alright, I just gotta grind a moving vehicle, then crash into the production truck. Those are my 2 objectives. And if I can find a fence that is long enough to grind...
Is it one consecutive grind?
Oh,
or
no, it's not, mercifully.
Oh, okay. They just grind the shit out of everything, then.
I was trying that past a certain point in my my first run of this. You know, trying is not doing.
Slow day-to-day for traffic. No one's really driving out here, it
also
seems.
Residential. Where's that moving car? And I can bail out
and train over there.
Does that just end the run the second you do that? Yes,
Seems
it does.
like it. All right.
And I didn't even get the $30,000 for it? Fucking whatever. Oh, thank God I got a Johnny costume.
You unlocked the other member of the cast, Johnny Costume.
The forgotten Jackass. I think one of these is a rhythm game. I think Party Boy is a rhythm game.
Yes.
So we could have done this for our music game.
Unfortunately, I think this song is also copyright.
Well, he's gonna dance in silence then.
Okay.
Party boy.
Dance to the music in your heart.
I got a Brazilian waxing just for you. Let's party.
Okay. I think I can nail this one. I think this one's simple enough.
The problem with this one is, if I remember correctly, this sort of goes on for a very, very long time.
All more time to make money.
Your nuggets are hanging out.
I can make those bucks. Bum bum.
Do you think he would fit in with the Dogs of Bay cast?
God, I wish he was in that game. Just dancing to this song. It's a crossover we didn't know we needed on the PS2, but would have been a dream. Do you think the Kavia staff are fans of Jackass? Do you think Yoko Taro was...
Come on, what, you don't feel like partying?
I mean, that was basically the plot of Drakengard 2, right? They went down, like, hills in shopping carts.
Put that away.
Yeah, the influence was pretty clear.
But no one liked that game because they couldn't, like, they didn't see the vision that Yoko Taro had. I'm pretty sure Yoko Taro actually didn't have anything to do with Drakengard 2, now that I think about it.
And that's why that game wasn't successful, because it didn't have the Jackass influence.
Yeah.
I think I maxed out the score to the game's satisfaction.
Yeah, this is the best score.
It's getting tricky now. Well, this part's simple, surprisingly.
I went back to chat, and I had that like DDR effect where it looked like my monitor was like drifting over to the right.
How am I missing notes? Maybe it'll bring it to an end if I...
No, I think you gotta finish it out.
I have on my face.
There you go, you finished it out.
I got a Brazilian waxing just for you.
Wait, what?
Ooh. Well, you got paid, so...
Not enough,
That's all that
though.
matters.
I deserved way more for that. I thought I was doing pretty fucking fire there. Alright, golf
last
rally.
one.
I had to make $140,000 on this one to qualify for the next set of stages, because I do want to show that awful rooftop game, and I think that's in the second set. Maybe I shouldn't have deleted my save data.
No. Did you delete it entirely?
Yeah.
Why didn't you just, like, remove the
Export
virtual
it.
memory card?
Because I'm dumb. Okay. Airtime, attendance hut, knock down all the flags. Alright, can do. Hopefully.
We got our, Steve-O VTuber reacting to this content.
This would be a sick VTuber rig.
No, I was gonna say something about a VTuber that we both are aware of, but I feel like it would be unnecessarily calling someone out. I'm just gonna say, if your VTuber avatar is of a very famous cartoon character who has a very distinctive voice,
oh right,
you should try to imitate the voice a little bit, maybe. Just give it a shot, even if you're not great at it. You know,
live the gimmick a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Not gonna name names. Just gonna say.
Yeah,
that
that's
if you're
subtle
gonna
enough.
go
We
for
won't
it,
get in any trouble for that.
If you're gonna go for it, just go for it.
Oh, that's the only clue
Having
people are
fun?
gonna get. I haven't injured myself at all in this. I think I'm chasing flags right now. 20 seconds. I could probably replay this
more
one a couple
flags.
times and have it not be too... Fuck. Not enough time to do what I want to do here. Fuck it. Let's bail.
Chef Shello says, imagine if Steve-O was the first result if you searched human being on Google. Like, they should have put, I know it's a little too early for that, but they should have put him on, like, the Voyager craft on, like, the gold disc. Like, this is what humans look like, and it's that in the lower left corner.
I think I'm going to go for Pain. Tell me he gets back in the golf cart.
No, you're done.
Then how are you supposed to hurt yourself? How are you supposed to get $10,000 in injuries from, like, no speed?
I don't know. Is there, like, a saw blade hole here on this mini golf course?
Mini golf course. Guess I'm going for flags again. Fuck.
I saw there was something to bail out in a specific location.
Oh, I pressed triangle instead of... Yeah, this could be fun. This minigame here could be fun if it wasn't awful. If they didn't make it unfun with bad objectives that do not lean into it. If they had a mechanic for, like, getting back in the cart. If you could just dust yourself back off.
I think the falling down a cliff thing set our expectations too high. I think they put their best foot forward and then couldn't, like, live up to the rest of it.
Wasted potential. The Jackass, the video game story. At least I got the security guards this time. If I can find one more. I'm sure one more will be summoned before... There
There
we go.
he is. You got something.
And something is better than nothing. All right.
2 more.
No, we were in this corner of the map. We were in this quadrant over here.
I mean, one way to do it would just be to follow the...
That's what I was doing initially.
There it is.
Thank Christ. Okay. Now I need to get some sick air. Where's the best place to air in this? Can't drive up the pyramid, unfortunately. Oh. There we go.
There you go. You remember where you're supposed to bail out into? It wasn't there.
No, certainly not. At least we got $90,000 out of that for a start.
Maybe you have to bail out when you're in that...
Into attendance hut.
Okay, into attendance hunt, yeah, but for the injuries thing, maybe it's when you're going off that big jump.
Maybe.
What does the attendance hut look like?
This.
There you go. Now the question is, do you have enough money to show the thing you wanted to show off?
I'm $3,000 short.
Well, if you can get that score or not,
In a different minigame. I'm just gonna do a different minigame. All I need to do is figure out the timing on the rooftop one, or
okay, just don't do Party Boy again. That's it.
yeah. Because that would be truly tedious. Can I change characters here? No. I can't skip this intro either. Maybe if I break at the white line.
Bring it on, Hobnob.
I'm gonna try to keep pace with him. Okay. We're getting there.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you definitely won that one because he fucked up, but still, something.
I think I need to win 3 out of 5, right?
Yes.
Too early.
Alright, gotta win these next 2. You're going way too fast.
Yeah, I had to know. Ooh, there we go.
There you go. There you go.
Send me to hell.
Just replicate that. Just do that several more times, precisely the way I did it there.
Bring it on.
Life is unfair.
Break.
Draw.
Come on, give me a little tickle.
Going too fast. Break.
No, you're way too early on the break, Sharky.
Ah.
Bring it on.
I'm just gonna not listen to you. I'm the Jackass master. I'm the one who's done shopping carts in real life. Well, there's no point if the first one.
I would have told.
Come on, give me.
I would have told you to break a little earlier. You would have won.
Okay, I just gotta keep that rhythm up.
At the very least, I can definitely tell when you're going too fast.
Ugh.
You're still up.
Yeah, but any draw is still a wasted round.
Nice. It's also a round you don't have to make up for later.
Bring it on.
Would you believe me if I told you we're hemorrhaging viewers as we continue to replay?
Oh no, I believe this. There you go. Alright, you're guaranteed.
Send me to hell.
Johnny Baghead Saying this minigame is way harder than it looks. Yes. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Got fucking paid, baby. As soon as you come back here, there should be another cutscene to reward us.
Nope.
Next episode. Sorry, farting in public, very funny.
The new season of Jackass got off
Can't be helped.
to a rocky start yesterday when one of the Motley crew pulled an impromptu prank that landed the director in the hospital. Apparently,
Wait, that was it?
X-rays revealed a shattered fibula and a toy truck stuck in an unmentionable cavity.
Those morons have started shooting without me? I want to check your shorts, big fella.
Preston Lacey.
That first episode was good, but don't get fucking cocky. Let's kick it up a notch.
Will do. Yeah, here it is. Okay. So, like I said, the Mario Party version of this was never good. So what if you did a worse version of it? What if you did a significantly shittier, more drawn-out version of that Mario Party minigame that no one likes? You'd have this. Sitting pretty in this one. Okay, do one lap without being hit, be the last Jackass standing, get over $100,000 in injuries. I just assume falling off the building would get you $100,000 in injuries.
Okay, knock off one flag should be easy enough, right?
You would think. And
Goodbye.
$10,000 in injuries. No, it was worth a shot.
Bail. I think you did not bail.
Oh, that's right, I needed to get out of the orb.
Show me what you got. Who wants a piece of me, huh?
You going for the lap?
Yeah.
There you go. That one was easy. Do you think this is a Steve-O wins by doing nothing situation? Could you just sit there and they would just fuck themselves up?
I don't even know where they are right now. Oh, there we go.
I think he's the last one.
No,
never
there's
mind.
two of them. Bye-bye.
You got this. You got a handle on this.
It's hard to describe how wretchedly this controls, by the way.
Oh, I'm sure.
And then when it's just the last two people, it is nigh on impossible.
You ever been in one of those big, like, rolly balls?
No. I want to, though. It looks fun.
Yeah, it would be fun. There you go, you won.
Now I have 20 seconds to play around with.
Knock off one of those flags. Bail.
That's gotta be enough injury.
Is dead one of those? Nope, 70,000.
How do you knock off the flag? And also, how do I...
Just go back from here.
Can't handle me.
Come on, you little sissy.
There you go.
Oh, no. I landed on the... I was hoping to land there, then roll off.
Yeah.
And that would double my damage to myself, I would imagine. I can definitely do that. I can definitely get that.
Who wants a piece of me? Show me what you got. Hey, who called in the Bandy Division?
Well, I fucked that up. I fuck everything up.
You can't handle me.
Who wants a piece of Pontius?
Bail.
That was a pretty flat
So
one. Oh, but it somehow got me $100,000 in injuries, that one.
Oh, there you go.
Great. Let's do one more stunt. Because that one, it was not as exciting to look at as I hoped it would be. It was bad. It was definitely was not fun to play. Demolition Golf, Suburban Catapult.
Let's not do either of the shit ones.
Yeah, we'll save those for the full playthrough of this game. Did I strike fear in your heart by saying that? But
No. Just look at the chat. Thunder says, gotta say it, best game I've seen on the channel yet.
We played Red Steel on the channel before. Land in the pool, 10 yards after landing, smash 2 objects. It's one of these. You know these. You know this type of thing. Okay. Keep holding X. I don't think I earned anything for that one.
Yep.
Why do they give you a full minute and a half for this? And
Really
why does it take
think about things.
so long holding the X button, too?
I go. There you go.
Yeah, I got one. Now, I want to land in the pool. Deathsling 2000. Thank God there's a trademark on that. Alright, I overshot that one slightly, believe it or not. Not that we got anything for that one. Let's try half a meter.
I got an alert on my phone that I'm in a life or death situation.
This isn't a fun one.
I think that might be what the alert on my phone was about. What this needs is like aftertouch, like in like the
They have they supposed to the abrasion bonus thing, but it doesn't control particularly well or do anything particularly well.
If that was like Burnout and it had the aftertouch and the crash breaker, like you could somehow explode. Like say that your pockets are full of like large illegal firecrackers that go off, so you can launch yourself in the air again.
It's an idea. Criterion,
do you think
get
that'll
on
do
it
it for Jackass?
I think that'll do it for Jackass. I think that'll do it for the show tonight. I think that will do it for the 11th episode, 11th installment of Bad Game Chance Time. I think that will do it for the last stream of 2024 for the Bad Game Hall of Fame. Eventful
Had to
night.
end sometime. The year.
Best and worst of the night.
I mean, best was Dog of Bay.
Yeah,
100% best was Dog of Bay.
I think you're right.
I think worst. Oh, this is hard. I hated AirBlade. I just really did not gel with that game at all. But I think Midnight Club was just so bafflingly bad as a racing game. Like there were so many things about it that were just confounding. It might be one of, if not the worst racing games I've ever played. I think it's got to go to Midnight Club. Whatever the full title of it is.
Midnight Club Street Racing. Midnight Club Street Racing. There's nothing after Street Racing.
Right.
Yeah, we're in complete unanimous agreement on this one. Dog of Bay, best of the night, worst of the night, worst in show. Midnight Club Street Racing on the Game Boy Advance. That was a special kind of hell. That seemed like a whole layer of hell packed into that GBA cartridge. Quick sum up of that. That was a quick conclusion we came to there.
Yeah, it's pretty self-apparent, I think.
I think so. Which does give us a minute. Since this is the last stream of 2024, we're going to keep going in 2025, obviously, but...
yes.
Seeing this is sort of something of a wrap-up, something of a sayonara, is there anything you want to say to the folk at home?
Yeah. You know, folks, thank you for showing up tonight, and thank you for showing up this whole year. This is, I think, our first full year, full calendar year doing Bad Game Hall of Fame. Because I think we started last year in, like, June or July.
Roundabouts then.
And we've done, I think, a lot to kind of expand the show over this past year. You know, streaming more often, bringing on new people, Johnny Baghead and Sid. You know, we started a podcast. Granted, that was the very, very end of the year, but I think we made like a lot of exciting changes and more things to add and come in the following year. And I'm, you know, really happy that all of y'all have been here for that. It would not have been possible without y'all showing up, sitting through our, you know, little silly show, supporting us, just being there for us in the Discord, in the Twitch streams, in the YouTube comments, This has been doing streaming, being funny for people online has been like a dream job for me, and I couldn't have done this without y'all. So thank you very much for sticking with us, and hopefully sticking with us into the next year and beyond.
Very sweet. And I'll get semi-sappy here too. We'll see how sappy I'm willing to let myself get on this one. A year and a half ago, give or take, a month or two, when we first started this, it was a stopgap. The idea of picking up regular streaming was meant to prolong the time I could spend on my fucking articles, which I had grown incredibly sick of writing. And I'm still sick of writing them, and so I haven't returned to them. And there was a minute there where if this channel had not been successful, if we had not had initial viewership, if I had not found Sharky to be my steady co-host, I would have just as soon quit. I would have fallen off the face of the internet again. But the stream being as successful as it's been, growing in success, the momentum we managed to maintain on it, the fact that we're a year and a half in and we've grown, we've shown positive patterns, a tendency towards growth across YouTube, across Twitch, the fact that folk feel compelled to support us in the ways they do, show up in the community, subscribe to this goofy show and so forth, has definitely been a motivator, has definitely encouraged me to stick around where once I thought I would not. And that's on you guys. As long as folk keep showing up, as long as folk keep tuning in, we'll keep putting this thing out. It is fun, mind you. I don't want it to sound like it's not fun to do the show, but I'm someone who has always been motivated by numbers, by analytics, by watching number go up. If I'm not doing something that is growing, that I think has potential in the long run to grow into something big, to blow up into something, it's a lot harder to stick with. And that's a big motivator for why the website, the article writing, at a certain point I felt like I had hit the ceiling on that, as far as people who would read that sort of content I was putting out. But with the stream, with the show, watching those numbers grow, knowing that I've got some incredible co-hosts on the team that I lucked into, some very strong commentators, folk with personalities that mesh with my miserable self, that make me seem funny, that make me, by being so funny that I almost come across as being someone who's affable and fun in myself. It's a great magic trick that Sharky here is able to pull off. But at the end of the year, as I look at the projections I said earlier, and I haven't come pretty damn close to them, and exceeded a few of them, and setting projections for 2025, this show will continue to grow by sheer force of will, and by the fact that we have fans who turn out to these things, and beyond that are always posting in chat, helping us along when we need it, making funny posts, which I'm always happy to see. Shout outs to Slime Generator in chat who posts Sharky Rules. I want to thank Slime for being one of our strongest supporters, moderators, and Johnny Baghead and Magic Meows who are here tonight, and Beam, Splash, and Sid who occasionally also shows up to moderate, shows up to commentate sometimes. Video Game King, shouts to you for always having the inside scoop on these games, some insights into what we're playing. Bobinator, who always has a suggestion at the ready, who always knows what we're playing somehow, who has the encyclopedic knowledge that I pretend to have. Just to name a few. Obviously, there's so many folk who show up regularly in chats, who show up on the Discord server to post there. And it is heartwarming to an extent to know that we're putting something out that we can get that immediate feedback on in the form of chat. And folk who see fit to hang out with us in the chats and in the voice calls and whatnot. It fills me with some amount of faith in this project. It gives me the motivation to keep on shuggling, as the case would be. I don't know. Look forward to more in 2025. To put some sort of pin in this, to put some sort of draw this to some sort of conclusion. I'm happy to keep doing the show, and thanks. I'm not good at the sappy stuff. I'm not good at being thankful. I'm not good at showing appreciation. That's still something I'll work on. I promise I'll continue to work on that in some capacity. I'll also try to work on being concise and succinct at some point.
I feel like, to a certain extent, I think not being good at it is a form of sincerity.
I suppose so. With that being said, folks, if you like what you saw here tonight, consider financially supporting the show if you can. Subscribe here on Twitch, pledge on Patreon, become a member on YouTube, any or all of the above. We'll grant you access on our Discord server, which anyone can join, but we'll grant you access as a paying member to our Patreon Saints channel, wherein you can vote in polls, make suggestions, things of that nature that help steer the direction of the show. We have a poll ongoing at the moment. I think there's a day left on it, maybe 2. For the mascot platformers with Toot or something to that effect. I don't remember the exact theme we settled on, but it is mascot platformers, 3D mascot platformers with that 2000s Toot. You can vote between Crash Twinsanity, Frogger the Great Quest, Malice, Pac-Man World 3, and Vex. Those are the 5 choices, and they will become the subject of a full playthrough here on the channel. Beginning in the new year of 2025. So please to make your voice heard if you are already a supporter or planning on becoming a supporter of us. If you can't financially support us, that's completely understandable. If you still want to help out in some capacity, we have the suggested viewing playlist on YouTube. It is a hand-picked selection of 20 or so episodes of the show that we think make for good onboarding onto said program. Or maybe you know someone who's a Dog Bay fan who wants to hear it celebrated and cherished live on the air. Or maybe someone who's an AirBlade fan. Who's to say? If this episode is the one you want to recommend to folks, by all means, we leave it to your discretion, dear viewers. That's all the plug. That's all the stuff I do at the top of at the bottom of the show, right? That's I think I said the piece.
I think so.
All right, so that means it's raid time.
Just one last reminder that we do have a, we have the podcast now.
Oh, we got to start plugging that.
Yeah, what's that site, Cass?
Podcast.badgamehalloffame.com. 2 episodes up so far. Clips going up on a clip channel. If you're in the Discord, you'll get ping notified for all that stuff, as well as stream announcements and so forth. And now is the time of the show where we raid of someone. Dan Reichert is currently playing Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow with the stream title, What is Doshin the Giant, but also Dawn of Sorrow? It's a mystery. It's a question for the ages. It's not necessarily a bad game, but hey, we were talking about Super Castlevania 4 earlier, right? So that's our segue. Yeah. That's our through line here.
We played Nosferatu.
Yeah, there we are. So we'll send folk that away. But I have been your favorite Jackass Cass.
And I've been disconcertingly realistic dog person Charky.
Again, one last time for 2024. Thank you, folk, for tuning in. Thank you for following the Bad Game Hall of Fame. You are the Bad Game connoisseurs. We are the humble hosts. We'll see y'all in the next year. Until then. Bye!
Good night, everybody.